Guess who's back? So, good morning. It's Sunday morning. We're live, and I missed a week because I went to the UK. So, I'm back, but I've stayed local in Playa Blanca. We're not going to go all the way to Puerto del Carmen today because I'm absolutely worn out. But for you guys, I've got up and I'm ready to go for a sort of mega walk in Playa Blanca. So we're up here in the Faro Park area. I'm going to head this way, show you the bars and restaurants along the Faro Park Road here, and then we're going to head down onto the front and just walk along the front of Playa Blanca. We've got loads of stories to tell you about the UK, about London, about Birmingham, and about the world travel market. I've got loads to talk about and plenty of rants as well. So get ready for a bit of ranting and a bit of gossip. Come on, let's go. Right, let's get the camera. Bloody hell, how many we got? 300 already, nearly. Good morning. Was that Patrick on? Good morning. Sentido are building a hotel around the Faro area, are they? Well, let me tell you about the Faro area. So, this is a lovely walkway. We're not going to walk it today, but that way will take you up to the abandoned hotel. So when you come up to the Faro Park, look, you can possibly see just in the background there is the abandoned hotel. And then there's also the natural lagoons, and there's a few natural lagoons down here, but they're a little bit dangerous, look. I wouldn't want to come down here. There's some more down there where you have to climb down, but they can be a bit dangerous. And then that way leads you right into the front of Playa Blanca and to the lighthouse. And you can see some nice villas along here. And then this way, which is where we're heading, is going to take us along the Faro walkway. Is it the Faro walkway? The Faro Strip. Because there's actually some really nice bars and restaurants down in this way. So it's only about a 2-minute walk just down there. And then we'll head down onto the front and show you the front of Playa Blanca and see what's going on down there. So let me just recenter that. So this video of the Faro Park area, please don't look at it as a proper video of the Faro Park area, because I do need to get back up this way. Loads of people have asked me, please do Faro Park, please do Faro Park. The only problem is, you know me, I don't really go out much at night time, but I've got to do it at night time when everything's open so you can really see what's going on. So today when we pass it, don't look at it and think, oh, it doesn't look very good there. A lot of things will be closed because it's 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning, but there are a few places open. So let's have a little look who we are. Good morning, Neil. Good morning to all our moderators. Neil's on, I think Mark's on, Nicola's on, Ensman's on. Oh, they're all bloody on. Who else? Mrs. Travelon's on, Mark's on, everyone. So Attenborough, Andy calls me Attenborough. So this is Faro Park. Look, there's some lovely villas. It's sort of a residential area. I mean, you know, people do live here, but most of the villas here are rented out as holiday homes. So it is a big sort of holiday home destination, if you like. But the villas are lovely. They're beautiful. And Faro Park, like I said, just down this road here, have loads of bars and restaurants for you to enjoy in this area. Or if you're stopping further afield, you won't know about this place. So it's worth coming up to have a look, because there are some really nice bars and restaurants up here. So thank you, Neil. To book excursions, travelon.world and excursionslanzarote.com, that's correct. If you have just joined us, welcome to the channel. We are travelon.world. And we deal with all the excursions in all of the Canary Islands, and coming soon worldwide, because that's what I've been back to London for. For those of you that follow, you'll know I've been in England for a week with Jack. I took him back. I actually took him out of school because I felt that taking him to London and showing him that way of life, and also taking him to the world travel market to show him how the travel industry works, is a lot more educational than learning Pythagoras' theorem, which, let's face it, none of us have ever used in our lives. So I took him out of school for a week. I said, come on, we're going to London. And I tell you what, it was great. It was great. I got some rants coming and some observations coming as well. But it was an experience nonetheless. It was a really good experience for him. And we've got some new destinations. So, as Alfie says, what new destinations? Well, we're going to be starting Cyprus very soon. Found a great company in Cyprus that deal with all excursions, so we're going to be working with them. We're going to focus more on island destinations because we know how islands work with Lanzarote, Tenerife, Gran Canaria, Fuerteventura. So we're going to sort of look at island destinations like, where did I just say? Like Cyprus. We may even look at like Aruba and Barbados, which is not really my sort of area, but I know people do go there. We're going to look at Ibiza, Mallorca, all the Greek islands as well. We're going to definitely get over to Greece, and we're going to have a little look at them and sort of grow from there, I think. But it was a really interesting. Here you go, Cyprus. Look, Cyprus is definitely on the list. It was a really interesting thing to see. New destinations that are coming around the world that are going to be big by the sounds of it is your Dubai's and your Abu Dhabi and Morocco. They seem to be sort of really pushing hard on attracting travellers there. So I think you'll see a lot of advertising on the TV for places like that. But it's quite expensive to get over there. Morocco's not too bad, and Morocco's really close to here. So maybe I'll head over there. But yeah, loads of interesting things, and yeah, we'll see. But I don't know, the travel market itself, was it worth going? Well, it was. I probably could have done most of it over a Zoom meeting, but it was good to meet people. There was plenty of people from Lanzarote and the islands there, sort of big people from the government, all there showing off the islands, and it was more to sort of attract business, to push people to come to places. But I really do think that the whole industry is missing a trick here, you know. I mean, I do these videos and I attract a lot of you to Lanzarote. I know a lot of people have said they've booked Lanzarote based on the channel and the videos that I'm doing. But these people in the industry that don't really know much, and the government and stuff, they seem to be thinking different ways of attracting people, and really attracting the wrong type of people as well. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Let's show you Faro Park. So this is the start of Faro Park, look. So this is the bars and restaurants down in this area. Now it's a great place to come. So just to give you an idea, most of you that are stopping in this area will probably be in private villas. There is one hotel called the Coral, which is just up that area. This bit here is very residential, people live here, but it starts here with Gusto, which is open, and this has got a lovely little sort of garden area, look, and people come here for some food, drink. It's got an Italian kitchen, so it's sort of an Italian type place. Closed at the moment, but it's run by two very attractive people. Believe it or not, honestly, you should see them that work there. They're actual models, I think, but they've opened that, and it's a very popular place. This is Cafe Mocha, I think, and that's like a little bakery, very popular with the locals, the local Brits as well. You've got Bill's Sports Bar here, that's not open at the moment, and this was a bar called the Lighthouse, but that's closed. So like I said, please don't take this video as a promotion of Faro Park. I am going to come down and do it again, and show you more of the sort of places. So there's another little bar there called the Lounge. You've got the Porter Call, but like I said, most is closed in the morning. Piz Burger's meant to be quite good. Bit of a weird name, Piz. If you change that to a double S, you're a bit screwed, aren't you? But it's called Piz Burger, and it's basically pizza and burger. I don't know about the name, to be honest, but I've heard that the burgers are fantastic, look. And a cheese bacon burger is only $7.50, $8.90, $10.70 for an Angus burger, $11.90 for a double cheese. I don't know if that's with chips. And then you've got La Flamenca. I'll tell you about burgers in a minute. We went to Five Guys in London. Jesus Christ, I needed a second mortgage. La Flamenca's meant to be quite good. That's like your typical Spanish. And then you've got Lanzarote Villa Management. Oh, you've got here, look, Dal Travisano. So Dal Travisano is an Italian restaurant, really, really nice. We've done a full video on our YouTube channel here, and this is all Italian food. We had all sorts in here, cheesy pasta, the whole lot. So on our YouTube is a full video of this restaurant. And like I said, on the night time, it's all lit up. It looks fantastic. So that's one part of Faro Park. You're gonna see more just down here. and then we'll walk down to the front and we'll have a good old chat and a rant about my experiences in England. But it's nice to be back in the sun, I tell you. So what else we got here? We've got Casual Seafood and Gastro Bar, and again a nice little sort of beer garden there. But you've got loads up here. Look, this is the guy that owns the Spice Fusion in the Papagayo Centre. Look, this is his other restaurant, Flavours. So they're great Indian restaurants, these. If you like the Spice Fusion in Papagayo, you'll love that one here. You've got a couple of supermarkets here. You've got one called Monica's. They're open early and also open quite late as well. They're quite handy supermarkets. You've got Gecko's and the Lighthouse Lounge, private cannabis club. Look at that. Bloody hell. There you go, look. Bloody hell, you can come and get stoned up here if you want. Never understood those places. Apparently you're meant to be a member, but I'm sure the tourists do go there. I think you have to join a membership or something. This is the big supermarket, so this sells all sorts in here. It's really handy. Morning, mate, how are you? You getting some fresh bread for the morning?
Yes.
Yes, that's the way forward. So you've got this big supermarket here. It's actually quite good. They've got quite a few things in there. And then coming to the end, you've got one of them spit roast chicken places, look. Half roast chicken £5.50 and full chicken €10. God, that's gone up. Do you know what? Before COVID, they were £6.50 everywhere. So they've proper gone up. And then Faro 35 here is the last sort of bar and restaurant. And again, another little sort of area there. Morning, you all right?
You are a real person then?
I am a real person. How are you? What are you doing waiting here? Where are you off to?
The bus just into town to hire a car.
Is there a little bus here?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
there
all
you
the
go.
way around, yeah.
Oh, wow. What number? Because I don't know.
30.
The number 30.
Of course you know. You
Don't.
know everything
Well,
about
it's better you tell us. It's better you tell. What are your names?
Sean and Louise.
Sean and Louise, lovely to meet you.
Right, yeah.
We're off to Teguise.
Oh, fantastic. Well, look, have a great day. I'm going to head down that way somewhere. Which is the best way to get down to the beach down here? Can I cut through there?
It's probably go to the end and down, do an L shape.
I'll do an L shape.
Yeah.
Have a good day, all right?
Cheers,
See you
mate.
later.
Yeah.
Bye, mate. Bye, lovely to meet you. I am. There you go. Look, so you can get the number 30 bus there. So if you are staying around here, I actually didn't know what bus it was. I actually didn't know. He said, you know what bus it is? I actually don't. I don't get the bus. But I am going to do a video showing you the internal bus of Playa Blancas. We are going to do that, so I might know after that. But yeah, people think I know everything about this place. There are things since starting doing these videos that even I don't know and have learned. Right, so let's have a little chat. Where am I today? I'm in I'm not in Puerto del Carmen, I'm in Playa Blanca. I am a little bit tired, to be honest, because we got the flight at 6:40 yesterday. Whoa, 6:40 in the morning. So taxi was called for 3:45, so I'm absolutely knackered. I had a little sleep in the afternoon. What have I realised about travelling? Well, it's bloody stressful, isn't it? So we got to Birmingham Airport, was absolutely shattered. We got my favourite meal deal from Boots, but there was one thing that really annoys me about England in general, and that's this self-service checkout. I am done with self-service checkout. They don't bloody work. Or they do work, but then you need assistance for everything. If you want to carry a bag, you have to call for assistance. We went into Boots and I bought some paracetamol because Jack was feeling a little bit down. So I said, come on, we'll get some flu stuff. Put it through the machine, call for assistance. Why is that? I said to the lady, why have I got to call you? Oh, well, you bought paracetamol. I'm in Boots, for crying out loud. I mean, if I have to call the lady, and she agreed with me totally. I wasn't rude to her, we were laughing about it. I said, what's the point in having these machines if I have to speak to a human anyway? Just let me get served by a human being. Let me get served by a human being. For crying out loud. We went to Sainsbury's in London. Jack wanted an energy drink because he was tired, and he wanted a Monster and I had a Red Bull, which we shouldn't be doing. I do know that, it's bad for you. But again, had to call assistance. Why do I have to call assistance? Oh, well, we have to check your age. For God's sake. So, yeah, self-service checkouts, in my opinion, need to be scrapped. let's get back to human beings serving human beings and actually talking to each other. What do you reckon to that? Who has had enough of self-service checkouts? And everything is card as well. Everything's card. You can't pay cash anymore, which we all know why they're doing that. They want to get rid of cash. They want cash gone, and they want us all on card, paying cards, and then they can control everything, can't they? They'll know exactly what you're spending, where you're spending, and who you're spending with. And if they want to turn it off, well, let's face it, they'll turn it off. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right, we're going down here. I can see the lighthouse, so I'm going to head down here and see where it takes me. So yes, self-service checkouts really annoyed me. So there you go. And then we got, well, what happened then? We got checked in by Ryanair. Now I'm one of them guys where when they say, you know, call at gate 41 for the flight, and you see everyone standing there queuing. Well, I already know I'm in seat 15 E and F, so I ain't moving until I need to. But I did look at the board and it said final call. And I said to the woman, I said, is it already final call? She's like, yes, hurry up. Chop. That was her words, chop. I went, oh, bloody hell. So I grabbed Jack, I said, come on, we're on final call. Only to be gone through the check-in to wait in a cold stairwell for 30 minutes. So it wasn't final call. So schoolboy error on that front as well. So there you go, couple of rants. Chop my arse, that's what I say. She just wanted to get everyone through so she could get us down on that stairwell and wait in the cold for 30 minutes. But yes, so look, let's have a little look over there. There's the lighthouse over there, look. There's the lighthouse. I'm going to see how I get down on the front. What's the best way for me? Here, let me have a look this way, look. There you go, this way should lead us somewhere. Right over the waste ground here. So you've got the lighthouse over here. And if you're stopping in Farrow Park, look, you're not too far from the main front area here. So this is going to take us right down to where we need to be. Dave's rants are the best. I do like a bit of a rant, Neil. Another rant that we had. I've got a few more London videos coming your way. I know you saw a few. I posted a few. I love London, to be honest. I was shocked with London. Stokey's on. Good morning, Stokey. To be honest, I like London. I was a little bit dubious going there. I thought it was going to be dodgy as hell. But I felt very safe in the tourist areas. Obviously, you have to keep your wits about you. I really like the tube. And that was card payment as well, but it was super simple. It was literally tap in and tap out. So I did like that. And the tube was really easy. And we visited Trafalgar Square, Piccadilly. Jack really enjoyed it. But we did try and go to Buckingham Palace, and we waited there an hour and a half, only to be told, well, it was meant to be 10:45, the parade for the changing of the guards. So we waited there an hour and a half, right, got a really good position, only to be told at 10:47, sorry guys, we're calling it off because it's spitting. So that really wound me up, because they could have told everybody at sort of 9:45, and then we all could have just gone away instead of getting piss wet through waiting to see the changing of the guards. So that put a bit of a dampener on the monarchy for me. I should be speaking to Charles directly about that, because I thought, how dare they tell us 2 minutes in to go away and go home? And there was hundreds of people there that had come out to see that. They could have told us a long way before, because it was raining most of the morning, and they could have told us a long way before that it was time to go. You know, you're not going to see the changing of the guards today. Ridiculous. I should be writing a letter to Charles. Nice chemtrails. Do you know what? Are they chemtrails or are they planes? I don't know. They are coming from the airport direction, so could be, could not be. I'm with you, mate, on the old chemtrail conspiracy. So, but I think these are actual planes. because we are on an island and we're right near, well, we're not close to the airport, but that's where the airport is. So there you go. Right, we're coming down here, look. We're just going to walk down this waste ground here, and this will bring us onto the front. So yeah, rant day today, eh? But yeah, I love London. I thought London was fantastic. We're definitely going to go back and have a little wander around, do some other things that we missed. But there's so much to do there. And like I said, I thought it was going to be dodgy, but I felt quite safe there, to be honest. But we were in the tourist destinations. We went to all the tourist spots, which I think are sort of heavily guarded, and there was plenty of police presence. In fact, every 2 minutes there was a police car or an ambulance going past. Very loud, very noisy. We went into Harrods. Of course, I didn't spend a penny. In fact, I did. I went for a wee in some posh toilets, but I didn't buy anything. But we went in there and had a look at Harrods. That was interesting. No prices on anything. And I asked the guy, I said to the guy, why is there no prices? And he just said, oh, you know, we tell you the price. I said, why is that? If I have to ask, I can't afford it, can I? And he just laughed. But so many staff working in Harrods, and nobody was buying anything, to be honest. So again, don't understand that. What did you buy the wife? Nothing, Mimi. I bought her myself back, safe and sound, and her son. I'll buy her some IKEA. There's nothing to buy, Mimi. What was I going to buy her? I was looking at the airport, there was nothing. She's got everything. She's got everything. Tote bag, yeah, I got some freebies from the World Travel Market. So here we are, right on the front. Do you know what? I didn't even see if there was a self-service in Harrods. I bet there wasn't. That was face to face that was. Someone's going to Lanzarote next year. Well done, fantastic. It's beautiful down here, Kath. Beautiful, look at it. Hawkins is going in a few weeks, beautiful. Did you not get some M&Ms? No, Nicola, we went to the M&M shop and I can buy a bag of M&Ms cheaper than the filling up a bag. It was $3.99 for 100 grams. Rip off. So World Travel Market, we got loads of freebies. So all the little stands and the destinations give away little freebies, bags, water bottles, all that. So we stole loads of them, even if we weren't interested. And yeah, we went to a few sort of conferences as well to talk about travel. But it seems to be the industry sort of it's missing the point. It's missing the point. All you guys that are on here are travellers. Well, not travellers, but I like to say normal folk that like to come away on holiday, try different places for a bit of sea, sand, sangria, little bit of adventure, a little bit of exploring. But it seems the travel market is hell-bent on focusing on what tourists don't want, really. It was very sort of, every conference was sort of diversity and all this, and I don't want to get into it because I don't really want to get into it. There was very little on disabilities. That was one thing that I wanted to go to learn more about travelling with disabilities and stuff, and especially like the invisible disabilities and like autism and stuff like that. Very little on that, more to do with diversity and all that, all the usual agenda. Every single conference was about that, which was, I don't know, for me, not something I wanted to really go for, because for me, I think the market of travel is just couples, solo travellers, you know, families that want to travel. They want to come away, they want a bit of sun, they want to get away from England, and they want to enjoy themselves. There was a big push on solo travellers, which is great. So there's a lot of people coming on holiday on their own, which, fine, that's a brilliant thing. But it was very sort of digital nomads and, you know, people that work from their laptop and things, but I don't know. It just seemed to be they're attracting, or they're attempting to attract not the wrong type of people, but the type of people that don't spend. Very much sort of your solo hitchhiker sort of traveller that's going to stop in a hostel, you know, stop in a hostel, spend as little as possible, find the best deals and do that. Whereas, you know, for me, working in the travel industry, I want to attract people that go on holiday and enjoy themselves, that eat out in the bars and restaurants, that book excursions, that like a bit of sun, sea, sand, sangria and whatever else. So yeah, it was a very strange sort of experience, but it was good. Costa de Guise is Amy's favourite. Costa de Guise is third on my list, Amy. I love Playa Blanca first because I live here, then Puerto del Carmen, and then Costa de Guise. But it's not my favourite out of the three, but it's a beautiful place. We've done a few videos on there, and you can find them on my YouTube channel. Loads on the YouTube channel. So if you want to watch longer videos, get on there. Best gym over there. Well, in Playa Blanca, you've got the garage gym. That's where I go to. That's just had all new equipment. That's a great little gym, that, if you like weight training. If you like classes and sort of aerobics and all that, you got Finchy Fitness in Playa Blanca. Puerto del Carmen, down in the old town, you've got two. You've got Powerhouse and Atletico. And in Costa de Guise, there is one. And I can't remember the name of it, but there is one in Costa de Guise as well. Talking of bloody gyms, well, the amount of crap I've eaten in London, I definitely need to lose weight. I've put on a load of weight. I feel sluggish and horrible. This walk will do me good. So this is the Royal Monaco Hotel. I've always said it needs a little bit of a facelift, but I think it's super cheap. Not ideally located, but like I said, it's right next to that Faro Park where we started. So you've got all them bars and restaurants, but if you want to go into town, well, you'll see how far it is into town today on the walk. How much spending money do you reckon for a week all-inclusive, Leon? A week all-inclusive? Well, if you're all-inclusive and you're not going to go out and eat and drink in the bars and restaurants, you don't need much money at all, apart from your money for excursions and things like that. For example, the Animal Park Rancho Texas is around €38. Your boat trips are around 69. There are cheaper ones that you can get, and you can find all that on our website, excursionslanzarote.com, travelon.world, and use the code TTK and you'll get yourself a discount on that. If you want to eat and drink out and about, well, I mean, a meal for two with drinks, you're probably talking about €50. Breakfast probably about 25, 30. So just budget for that sort of thing. But if you're all inclusive and you don't want to go out and eat and drink, and you just want to smash your stuff in at the hotel, then all you need money for is excursions and stuff like that, and we can save you a little bit of money on that by using the code TTK. And the app as well. Yes, thank you, Nicola. And if you download the app as well, the Travelon World app, you can also get discounts on there, and you can book all your excursions through there, and we're going to be adding bars and restaurants to there soon as well. So there you go. Thanks, Nicola. So there's the Royal Monaco, like I said. Is it the Royal Monaco? Yeah, it is. Very popular with the French. I mean, a great place if you want to stop there, look, and you ask for a sea view room, you get an amazing view. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Very useful app. Brilliant. Thank you. Oh. So here we go. How warm is the sea? I don't know. I've not been in it, Hawkins. But I reckon it's cold. So the Royal Monaco here, you can actually use these little coves here. Look, I'll show you these coves. So these belong to the Royal Monaco, and you can come down here, look, and you can use the sunbeds here. Little private cove away from the wind. Wow, look at that. So the Royal Monaco's not too bad. I'll show you the pool actually. Come on, we'll go this way. Like I said, it's a little bit dated around this area, but it's still very nice. So this, I think, is the pool bar. Look, there's a little cat there. Loads of cats down here. We might see Pauline feeding them later. Back in December and stopping at Barcelo. Fantastic. Which Barcelo? Not the new one, Mark. We may even get there today. I doubt it, but we'll see. So this is the pool area of the Royal Monaco. There's only one pool. It's not that big, but gorgeous views, look. Beautiful. Got about 500 saved. I don't know, drop me a private message if you want sort of advice on where the best places are to stay, because it's better I ask you sort of what you're looking for really, rather than that. I don't sell holidays, by the way, so don't Don't ask me to give you best deals on holidays. I sell excursions, so I'm not interested in people that are booking holidays. Well, I am, obviously, but I want people that have already booked to go to the Canary Islands or any other destinations that we do and are looking for things to do. I don't mean it like that, Payne. I do. Obviously, I want to promote the islands to get you to come here, but I don't want to push selling holidays, because to me, selling a holiday is a logistical nightmare, because you're selling an expectation. I could say to you, come to this hotel, it's beautiful, and you could come and say, well, you told me it was beautiful, I didn't like it. Whereas 10 other people will say, it was beautiful, I agree with you. So I definitely don't want to be selling holidays. Leave that to the experts, Jet2 and TUI. There you go, look, so we're right out here on the beach. And I think the travel industry is probably one of them markets that literally has the most complaints, because it is expectations. There you go, lovely bar and restaurant here. This is open early mornings as well. They do great food, look, they do paella, and you can sit here and enjoy yourself. There you go, Lanslux Villas likes this place. He's always eating out when he's around here. He's not a tight git like me. Good morning, how are you? Are you grabbing an early morning coffee? Fantastic, say hello. Look, you're on to 642 people on TikTok. Where are you guys staying?
The Rubicon Palace.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? You're happy with it? Fantastic, well, enjoy your coffee with them beautiful views. Have a great day, all right? See you later. There you go, they're enjoying themselves there, look. Stopping at the Rubicon Palace, which is just here. So have a look at that. Rich Resort you're walking in today. We're in Playa Blanca. Temperature wise, about 24 degrees today. Lots going on, look. Someone having a nice early morning beer there, looking over the sea. And lots of people out walking as well. And we're right next to the Rubicon Palace, which is here. This is the 5-star H10. Beautiful hotel. I've done a few videos on this, again on TikTok and YouTube, so you can find them. It was bloody cold in England. I liked it for a week for a bit of a change, but whew, God, it was bitter cold. It was a bit warmer down in London, to be honest. As soon as we got to Birmingham, we really felt a difference. London was a lot, although it was cold and raining a couple of days, it was a lot more pleasant. You didn't feel that cold. Can you show me Palmeiras Gardens? If I pass Palmeiras Gardens, you can get in, I will do. So there is the Rubicon, look. That's just one part of it. Rubicon Palace is like it's like a little village. It's freezing and raining in Chester. Flying here tomorrow, well done EB, fantastic. I've stayed at Timofire, we're going to pass Timofire in a minute. Frosty in Glasgow today. Oh, I can imagine up in Scotland it's bloody freezing. Oh, right, I'm getting out of breath now, you see. I've had a week off, no gym, put on so much weight, ate like an animal. We had some nice food. We had 2 lots of fish and chips. That was Jack's favourite. On the last day I said, right, what's been your favourite meal that we've had? He said fish and chips, we'll go for that again. So we had 2 lots of fish and chips with curry sauce, as always. We had a Nando's, which was overrated. Not a fan of Nando's. I mean, at the end of the day, it's chicken. We can all cook chicken, and it's the cheapest meat as well. But in Nando's, it seems to be the most expensive food known to man. And you know, it was expensive, and you literally have to go and get your own sauce, your own cutlery, fill up your own drinks, order at the table or order at the bar, and then pay over the odds for a bit of chicken. So Nando's is definitely not for Mr. Travel On, because you know I'm a tight get and I like a bit of value for money. Five Guys, wow, I'd love to meet every single one of the Five Guys and ask them how much money they've got, because £45.50 for 2 burgers, chips and a drink. I nearly fell over. However, in sort of defence to the Five Guys, whoever they are, The burgers were beautiful. They were fresh and they were nice, but at $45.50 for 2 burgers, some chips that were chucked in a cup and a bag, and a drink that I had to fill up myself, which to be honest was pretty cool because they have all the different flavours. That was the only thing I did like, and it was refills. So of course me and Jack walked out of there full of their different flavoured pops and stuff like that. But I thought it was very expensive. The chips were all right, Tom, but at I think they were $5.50 for a regular chips, or well, no, we had a medium, $5.50. I mean, come on, it's goddamn potatoes. Five Guys, very clever. Anyway, rant over. Look at that blue sky over here, look. And this is Rubicon Palace. Rubicon Palace? No, it isn't. Yeah, it is H10 Rubicon. Look at that, gorgeous. So this is the back gate that leads you out, look. I won't go inside, but there's a big, beautiful pool up there. And down here, look, you've got the Despacio as well, which is like a spa, which is actually available to the public. So if you're coming down here, you can get in. Chippy tea all the way. I love the chippy tea. We had, fish and chips was where we went in Sutton, I think was about 10 quid. It was about 10 quid for fish and chips with curry sauce each. So that wasn't too bad. I was quite happy with that. That has gone up, obviously, since the last time I went back, but 10 quid I could live with. 45 quid for 2 burgers. Well, no thanks. So this is Despacio, look. It means, I think Despacio means slowly or relaxed. And these are all sort of spas that are in the H10 brand, and this one is available to the public, so you can actually pay, I think it's 15-20 euros for the day, and you can come down and you can use the spa and the gym and everything like that. So it's well worth it if you're not stopping at H10. You can see inside, but I have done a video on it on the YouTube channel to show you what it looks like. Really nice. Have you been with the catamaran swimming in the water? I've been on lots of catamarans here, Jacqueline. They are great. Best one in my opinion is the Papagayo. I love Papagayo. That one goes down to the Papagayo beaches. You've got swimming, snorkeling. They do great food on board. If you want to go further afield, then Graciosa is amazing. That's to see another island right in the north. Obviously you have to travel a little bit to get there on the bus, but it's a beautiful catamaran excursion around there. And if you want adults only, you've got Catlanza. There you go, Paul Baker's on. Paul Barker, Catlanza is adults only. They do a family one as well, but their most popular one is the adults only. So if you don't like kids, that's perfect for you as well. And again, you can find them all on our website, excursionslanzarote.com, travelon.world, and use the code TTK to get yourself a little discount. What's the best Aqualava or aqua park for a water park? Well, Michelle, Aqua Park's closed now, or it will be closed next week. I'm not even sure if it is closed yet. But Aqua Park in Costa de Guise is only open in the summer. And the Aqualava's open all year round. Aqualava's down in Playa Blanca. It's a smaller water park, but it's a modern water park. It's a lot newer. There's no massive slides, but it's great for kids if you've got smaller kids. If you've got bigger kids that like bigger rides, then go to Costa de Guise. But Costa de Guise Water Park, in my opinion, again, needs to be done up. It needs a facelift. But it's a great park. I mean, don't get me wrong, but it's not. It's quite old-fashioned. It could do with being sort of spruced up a bit. Don't go there with the expectation of it being somewhere like Siam Park or anything like that. But it's still a great park. They've got all the kamikazes and stuff. So the kids enjoy it, or the bigger kids enjoy it. So there you go. Do you do fishing trips? Yeah, we do fishing trips. There are fishing trips on the island. Somebody fishing there, but that's what I recommend if you like fishing. Just do what this guy's doing down here. Now, you're meant to have a license, but I don't know much about it. But the fishing trip, it depends. If you're like an avid fisherman and you proper fish like all the time and you know the score with fishing, then book it. Because they go trawling for the big fish and they do a little bit of bottom fishing, which is with the rods. If you're not really fishing and you just fancy the idea of fishing, then you might be a bit disappointed going on the boat and trawling, because it's one of them things where you're searching for the big ones. You may or may not catch stuff. So, but a proper fisher person. Sound like Sam Smith then, don't I? A proper fisher then. Sorry, a proper fisherman will know that there's a chance you might not catch anything. God, I definitely don't want to be Sam Smith today, do I? Bloody hell. So there you go. There you go. Somebody said they went out looking for the marlin. Yeah, you can look for the marlin. Any decent beaches? Well, there's one here. Bloody hell, these guys have got the music on in here. Look, we're all kicking off for a Sunday morning. This has just been done out here, look. It's a lovely sort of restaurant with views. I think the cleaner's in there at the moment. Got a little soft play area in the back. I'm going to talk because if this music is copyrighted, then they won't play it on YouTube. And by the way, I'm recording everything on YouTube as well. So if you miss anything today, head over to the YouTube channel. This will be on a live catch-up. So this is Natura Beach. So in this area, you've got Sebastian's restaurant just up there. And this place here was a beautiful sort of Ibiza style cocktail bar. And it's not opened since sort of COVID, but they're doing it all up. So you can see, look, they've added these stairs. We can have a little sneaky peek over here. Get a little first view, look. So up these stairs, this area here, there's a little stage there. And you wait till you see inside. I did have a little look, but through them shutters, they've done it all up. And this will be a great little cocktail bar. All these lights, these round things light up. Look, you've got the canopy there. And this area is beautiful. You've got Sebastian's and you've got an Italian up the top with lovely views as well. And they all overlook these beach. And this is up by the Natura Palace Hotel, which is just there, look. So, Morena open on the 2nd of December. They're looking for staff. There you go, Landslux Villas. They're looking for staff. Everyone's looking for staff. There is a shortage of staff on the island. So if you're from Ireland, part of the EU, you could quite easily come over and get yourself a little job. Easy peasy. If you're from England, because of Brexit, it's a lot more difficult to do now. And that is why there is quite a shortage of staff as well. Now, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of locals here that want to work, but they're either in jobs or, well, similar thing to the UK. Sometimes it's better not to work because the government pay you money. So there used to be like every summer there'd be a real big influx of sort of Brits and Irish coming over and working, which sort of tied everybody over in the bars and restaurants. You know, they could have someone that's sort of on a working holiday. But now you've got two problems. One is Brexit, so you've lost a lot of the younger ones that used to come over for a summer break and stuff and work. And also those that are coming over can't rent any accommodation because there's a lack of accommodation, especially in the resorts, because everybody that owns a property in Playa Blanca, Costa de Geese, Porto del Carmen is renting it out as a holiday home, which makes more sense, to be honest, because it's more money and less problems. So, but it's a massive problem on the island for staff. Every restaurant and bar that I speak to has a problem with staff. But if you're from Ireland and you can get yourself somewhere to stay, get over. And some of the bars and restaurants are actually offering sort of job with accommodation. Here is the little cat just walked past. I know, Jacqueline, there's loads of cats down here, I'll show you. So this is Natura Palace. This is adults only. This is 4-star. It's part of the Hippotel group. And it's gorgeous. I'll take you up the stairs and show you. Look, again, there's the back gate that leads you right over. Let's have a little look. Yeah, these guys are coming out, so I'll be able to stick the camera in. Look, but it's beautiful. This place is, look, you've got a beautiful pool area here. Just let these guys pass. We'll have a little look through there. Oh, she closed that quite sharpish. Didn't want me going in here, did she? So there you go. Beautiful. Doesn't matter if she slammed the door in my face, I can still get the camera in. And to be honest, I come here sometimes in the morning and do a little catch up and show you the weather. But you can see them two sitting there having a little glass of cava, overlooking this beautiful sea. That's a gorgeous place. Oh, someone's on the run here, look. He's forgot something. He's forgot something. Oh, I'll tell you a story about forgetting something in a minute. Good morning, how are you? Are you enjoying that? You look so relaxed. There you go, the way forward. Have a lovely day. There you go, look. Right, talking about forgetting things. Good morning. These guys are relaxed as well, look. How is it in there? Is it lovely? It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. Have a good day. Enjoy yourself. Bye. What I like about this place, look, is the plants and everything that are hanging off the balconies. Gorgeous, look. And such a relaxing place. Adults only. Anyway, that guy had forgotten something and ran back. So Mr. Travel On, the travel expert, you know, the guy that gives you all the travel tips and travel advice and shows you everything travel, got to the airport yesterday. Everything was fine. All week was fine. Everything was organised. Got to the airport. I was doing a bit of filming, which I'll upload the video of Birmingham to Lanzarote flight. And I filmed going up and meeting Mrs. Travel On at the top and saying hello to Alfie and stuff like that. Hopped in the car, drove all the way back down to Playa Blanca, opened the boot. I'd forgot to put one of the cases in the car. So we had to, oh God, the stress. So we had to drive back up to the airport very fast. We got to where the car picked us up, well, where Mrs. Travel On picked me up. It wasn't there, so I went in and asked, and the man said, oh yes, the Guardia Civil have got it. I was like, fantastic. So I had to go and speak to the Guardia Civil, and he said, yep, we've got it. And he went and got it and given it me back. So somebody nicely handed it in, because there was some stuff in there. Thank God there wasn't passports and cameras. I would have been having a heart attack. It was mainly clothes, but I did buy Jack a couple of new things. And there was some bits and bobs that I'd ordered off Amazon. So it was an absolute disaster. So that was it. But I did have a little joke with the Guardia Civil man. And Mrs. Travel On will kill me when she hears this. So the Guardia Civil sort of looked at me as if to say, oh, you know, you're wasting my time. And I said, listen, I've been away from the wife for a whole week and not had any problems whatsoever. I said, I've been in Lanzarote for 1 second and look at what's happened. So I blamed Mrs. Travel On, and he laughed. He laughed and shook my hand. He understood. He understood. So there you go, Mrs. Travel On, you got blamed for that, even though it was my fault. But I had to break the ice with the Guardia Civil man. And he seemed to relate. He seemed to relate, gentlemen. I don't know why. I said 1 second with the wife and already shit's hit the fan. And he laughed as if he was agreeing. As if he was agreeing. There you go. She was on the phone to her brother, so this will be on catch up. She'll kill me later. Mark, don't get me in trouble. Don't get me in trouble. So yeah, that was an experience. Don't listen to me on travel advice. Jesus Christ. But travelling's mega stressful, especially on that early morning flight as well. I was shattered, absolutely shattered. Mark, you're pinning comments now to get me in trouble. He was too busy filming. I was Mrs. Travel On. So Mrs. Travel On's brother is here on holiday as well with his wife. So she'll be busy this week entertaining. You'll have to listen to my video, Mrs. Travel On YouTube, and you'll see what I said. It wasn't that bad. What's a must-see or to-do in Lanzarote? Well, John, a must-see and a must-to-do in Lanzarote is Timanfaya National Park to see the volcanoes, because let's face it, you wouldn't go to Egypt and not see the pyramids, would you? So you can't come to Lanzarote and not see Timanfaya. And there's a number of ways to get up there. You've got full tours, which take you around the island for a day. Or you've got short south tours, which just take you to the volcanoes, the camels, have a little look around, and you're back by lunch. So in my opinion, if you just want to see them, do the short south. If you want to do a full island tour, do the grand tour, and that'll take you both. You know it, Mark. I'm only joking, mate. You always get me in trouble. So if you want to do a full tour, do the grand tour, and that'll take you around the whole island. Other top things to do, Rancho Texas, in my opinion, is the #1 attraction on the island. It's not only an animal park, but it's got a water park as well, and they're building more and more slides there. It is beautiful. Love the place. Can't fault it. They have a show on the night time, which is like a country and western show as well. So Rancho Texas is, in my opinion, the #1 attraction on the island. The dolphins are actually closed at the moment, though, so just be aware of that. I think it's only this month. They're doing something to the enclosure there. Right, let's have a look. And then other sort of attractions, obviously your boat trips, which we've discussed. The taxi boat from Porto del Carmen to Porto Calero is a great little cheap thing to do. The market on a Sunday is nice and cheap as well. And just wandering around, just coming for a walk down here is one of the nicest things to do. Morning mate, you're right. You can see, look, loads of people out walking today. Look at that, beautiful. Beautiful. Temperature around 23, 24 at the moment, not too hot. But certainly better than the UK and Ireland. Oh. Some people having a jog, look. No wind today. In fact, I've got the mics on and I've not got the wind guard on one of the mics because I've left it in the suitcase. And you can see no wind at all. So we're coming up to Timofeia Palace here. That's a lovely place. That's adults only as well. And it's a H10. Love a bit of H10. Saw the H10 brand at the World Travel Market as well. So I got right in with them. I said, come on, let me do some videos. So I did try and speak to quite a few hotels because you know me, when I do the hotels, I do sneak in, don't I? And a lot of people say to me, why don't you just ask if you can film? Well, they don't understand it. Even at the World Travel Market, I was speaking to the hotel brands and saying, look, these are the videos I do that show real hotels, like the real side of things. I never say anything negative. I only speak positive about the hotels. It's not a review. It's just to show you guys around and you can make an informed decision based on what you see and if it suits you, location-wise, pool-wise, room-wise. And they just showed no interest. Now, if I'd have gone to them and said, here's my channel, I do videos on hotels, give me £2,000 and I'll come and do a video on your hotel. As long as they can see it, they can sign off on it, and it's got lovely, beautiful people ching-chinging with glasses of Cava and all the BS that goes behind it. Hello mate, I'm all right. I've been in England, I've just got back. Nice to meet you, hello. I went to London.
Oh,
I'm just telling you, you're on live, look, to TikTok. What's your name?
Peter.
Peter, where are you stopping, Peter?
We're staying at the Rubicon Palace.
Ah, I've just passed there, it's lovely. And what's your name, my darling? So Peter and Sarah at the Rubicon Palace. You having a good time?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Bit dry than home.
It is indeed, it is indeed. Well, lovely to meet you, Peter.
And you, Paul,
have a
take
lovely
care.
day and enjoy the Rubicon Palace because it's gorgeous.
It is. Take
See you
care.
later, bud. Thank you. There you go, lovely people. Yeah, so what was I saying? So yeah, these hotels, after you.
Thank you.
So these hotels, they want all this arty-farty crap. You know, they want the drone in the sky, they want the ching-ching of the Cava, they want supermodels showing people the hotels. And I was trying to explain to them, that's not what sells the hotel. That basically just is a sales video. And people are wised up to that now, you know. The general public want to see somebody real. They want to see a fat geezer from Birmingham going around the hotel and saying, look, lovely pool, lovely this, lovely room. They want to see real people on holiday, real opinions, and that's what they want to see. No interest whatsoever. Now, if I said to them, I'm a supermodel and I'm on Instagram and I post, you know, pictures of me looking perfect and airbrushed and stuff, and I'm holding a glass of wine and I'm sitting in a hammock and I'm all this, and they're all for it, they'll pay me thousands. Just, it's the mentality of people, the mentality. And we did go to a little conference all about that as well, and this guy was, you know, saying, oh, I bring all travel influencers over to hotels, and this is the, they were just all supermodels, you know. And gone is the day of that as an advertising means. People want to see reality, you know what I mean? People want to see me walking around, look, showing you what's going on at the Timofeia Palace here. Are we in agreement or not? Do you want to see a supermodel or do you want to see a fat geek from Birmingham? 762 people say that I'm right. Exactly. Temperature's about 23, 24. This is Rubicon Palace. There we go. Look, see, people want to see real people, and they just don't seem to get this. They don't seem to get it. And some of the influencers that they were inviting to hotels and stuff like that, well, I've got more bloody followers. Thank you, Neil. They're not inviting me over, are they? I reckon I need to get ripped, proper ripped. I need to get back down the gym. I'm going to get ripped and roided up. I'll get on the roids, I'll get a six-pack, I'll lose 10 years, and I'll just pose in different positions, and soon the hotels will be saying, get that handsome Dave over from Travel On. He'll wander around the hotel in his Speedos and show people exactly what life's about in the hotels. There you go, look at the amount of glass in there from the H10. It's beautiful, beautiful hotel. Little waterfall there, look. Dave, that first video we did proved it. Exactly, Nicola. Me and Nicola did a video of her showing us around the Rio, and even TUI, the travel agent where Nicola lives, use it to show people the hotel. So that proves it exactly, Nicola. So that's what we're doing. We're ignoring what these industry experts are saying, because the travel market was full of these people, and we're just going to focus on what I know, which is normal people going on holiday, enjoying themselves, families, couples, solo travellers. Not something we're 100% focused on, but it is a market, and I'm just going to tell you real things about the travel industry and these beautiful hotels, and that's how we're doing it. That's how we're doing it here. We're not messing about. Question for you guys that are on here as well. Obviously, the big sort of push at the moment is carbon allowance and, you know, the environment and stuff, which I know is important, and I know that the hotels try and save waste, and I know in England you have to have a McDonald's milkshake through a paper straw. That was an experience. Jesus, you can't drink a McDonald's milkshake or a Five Guys milkshake out of a paper straw. But anyway, there are other ways to save the planet. But a lot of the things that they were discussing at the World Travel Market was sustainable tourism, which I agree is important. But the massive push on it was that people book holidays based on how sustainable things are. So if one airline is using, I don't know, a different fuel or less fuel than the other airline, but it's a little bit more money, or one hotel is using something to save the planet, but it's a little bit more money, are you guys booking based on that? I don't think people are, in my opinion, but I might be wrong, so I'd rather ask you guys, when you're booking your holidays, does that sort of determine where you book and what hotel you book, or do you just want sea, sand and sangria and a lovely yeah, it's all about price. Exactly, Mike. Do you know what, it's good to ask you guys, because for me it's about price. There you go, it is about price. It's where you can get the best deal. I'm sorry, but with the price of living and the government screwing us every single move that we make, when you're booking a holiday, you look at the price, no? And they don't seem to get it. They just do not seem to get it. Definitely the best deals. So there you go. Go with the cheapest value for money. So I don't know. Are we wrong in saying that it shouldn't sort of depict our sort of choices? But this is what they were pushing. This is what they think people, you know, want. You know, it's the green thing. Oh well, you know, we might be more expensive, but we're better on the planet. I don't know. I ain't being funny, but paper straws sum it up to me. There's a lot of better ways to save the environment, and most of it is all these rich elite people that are pushing this agenda. Stop flying in private jets and maybe sit on a Ryanair flight like me and Jack, with your legs squashed right up against the plastic, uncomfortable for 4 hours, instead of on your private jet, which is using more carbon that I've used in my entire year. The Rio holiday is almost double what we paid. Yeah, exactly. Holidays are going up. So there you go, the beautiful Papagayo. Is this Papagayo Beach? No, this is Playa Flamingo Beach. So yeah, it just all seems absolute nonsense to me. Yes, I'm for saving the planet, and yes, I think there's a lot of things that can be done with recycling and stuff like that. And the amount of plastic bottles here that are used is ridiculous. But yet, paper straws seems to be the solution. If you can drink a milkshake through a paper straw, you're saving the planet. It's a joke, isn't it? It really is. It really is. Love that beach. Went snorkeling there. Yeah, it's great to snorkel. So this is the Flamingo Beach. So this is the Tui Flamingo Hotel. Paper straw with plastic around it. Exactly. This is Tui Flamingo Beach, Lydia. It's gorgeous down here. So you've got the hotel up there, which has got like little bungalows, little accommodations. Can you go to Rio? Oh, I can't go to Rio today because it's sort of the other end. But there is a video on TikTok that me and Nicola did, and that's on our TikTok channel. It's pinned. You'll be able to see the Rio there, and there's one on YouTube as well. So there's Flamingo Beach. Look, very busy for today. Gorgeous. Look at that. I tell you what, it's nice to be back. It's nice to be back. Can you go to Galleon? Galleon's in Costa de Geza. I won't be there today, but I will be heading up there soon. Morning, you alright? So paper straws that are glued together with toxic chemicals. Yeah, I know. It was trying to drink a Five Guys milkshake, which was $6.25 by the way. Most expensive milkshake I've ever bought. But trying to drink that through a paper straw, well, you got a better chance of being comfortable on a Ryanair flight. But I do love Ryanair, don't get me wrong. I can't say anything bad about Ryanair. They're cheap, they're cheerful, and they do what they do. The flights were on time, service was good, seats were a bit uncomfortable, but for the price you pay, I was relatively happy, apart from the check-in bit where she told me to chop and then made me stand in a stairwell freezing cold for 35 minutes. She lied. Is it hot? Yes, it's about 24 degrees. We're in Playa Blanca today. It's a little bit far from Costa de Geza. That's another sort of resort further up the north. The snack bar coming up is the best cocktails. Oh yeah, there is a little snack bar here, Nicola, indeed. Chop. If I could find it. It was in red as well. The whole screen was red. It said final call for the flight. I thought, they've only just given me the boarding gate. Why is it a final call? I should have known. I should have just stayed seated and waited until everyone got on. So don't fall for their little tricks. So I'm just going to get past these guys here, look. So this is the little kiosk that Nicola's talking about that does cocktails, ice creams and stuff like that. Must be a little gold mine, that, right on the Playa Flamingo Beach. There you go. What's the prettiest part of Lanzarote? I'd say Playa Blanca's more pretty out of all the resorts, look. Especially this area here. It's gorgeous down here at Flamingo Beach. And the hotels are lovely as well. They all overlook this area as well, or most of them, if you've got a room that's sort of sea view and stuff. And there's little private accommodations here, look. Beautiful little apartments right on the front. Gorgeous. I snuck in that hotel and went to the pool. Fair play to you. I don't blame you. Get sneaking. Get sneaking in. That's what I'm doing. But I am going to get sneaking into quite a few hotels. I did speak to a couple of hotels in Lanzarote at the travel market, and I did get a couple of contacts, so I will ask, and we'll do a little experiment, see how long it takes them to let us have a nose in. So there is the beautiful Playa Flamingo. There you go, look at that, look at them views. Lots of people as well. Day on the beach. I say it every time. I'd love to go down the beach and have a relax. I get down there and within 10 minutes I want to come home again. It's too hot, there's sand in every crevice known to man, and it's just really uncomfortable. I hate the bloody beach. It just looks nice. It just looks nice, like Five Guys. Looks nice from the outside, and then you're 45 quid down and thinking, what the hell am I doing here? There you go, look, this is the Iberostar Lanzarote Park. This area here, this place goes on for miles, look, it's a massive hotel. This side here is the adults only. So that's adults only on this side, and then further on you've got the sort of normal side mixed, and then you've got a kids area as well. Is it better than Tenerife? Tenerife is more, should we say, exciting than Lanzarote in my opinion. Lanzarote for me is a place to come and chill. explore. If you want sort of party atmosphere, a little bit more adventure, a little bit more sort of entertainment, should I say, then Tenerife's a lot better. You've got sort of bigger, bolder things over there like Siam Park and Loro Park and stuff like that. But if you want sort of beauty and chill out, you've got Lanzarote. Tenerife has a lot of different places to sort of chill out and relax as well. But it's a totally different vibe. My favourite hotel is Iberostar. This is the one. Here it is, look, beautiful. So it goes on for miles, this place. It's massive. Look at the size of it. Are there public toilets at Flamingo Beach? Do you know what? I don't think there is. I don't think there is public toilets at Flamingo Beach. So it's you have to have a wee in the sea. You have to wee in the sea. That's another thing, that a lot of the beaches here don't have public toilets. That really annoys me as well. But there's a Flamingo. No public toilets there. No, probably have to use one of the bars and restaurants, and they're probably going to charge you for it, which is understandable, to be honest, if you're not using their facilities, or you go in there and buy a drink and then use the facilities, and it costs you a bit of money for a wee, doesn't it? It cost me 50p for a wee in bloody King's Cross Station. 50p. I was desperate though. There you go, look. The only thing with this place is how beautiful it is, look. But they've got this glass thing here, and nosy parkers like me with cameras can just walk past and show you all sunbathing. But good morning, mate. But you do get to have a good old nose inside, look. It's gorgeous. Look at that for a hotel. Beautiful. Let's have a little scan round here, look. It goes on for miles, look. Everyone there. Beautiful place. That's the Iberostar. I think, I'm gonna say it's a 5-star. I'm not sure actually. Could be a 4, but I'm sure it's a 5. I'm not sure. I'm not actually seeing. I don't know. Maybe it's a 4. I might be wrong on that. I haven't done a full video of this hotel yet. I am gonna have to get in and have a look around. So don't forget what we do here at Travel On World. If you've just joined us, welcome to the channel. Please make sure to follow. We do everything to do with the Canary Islands. We're expanding a little bit more. I'm going to get out and about, maybe head over to Benidorm and places like that to show you around there. And we'll just show you all around different holiday destinations. I'll get in the hotels, have a little nose around the hotels and show you that. Very down to earth channel. No airy-fairy, no BS, just a real look at places for your holidays. With the hope that if you book a holiday and you come to one of the destinations we're working in or have shown you, that you book an excursion with us on our website, travelon.world, and if you use the code TTK, you'll get a little cheeky discount. At the moment, we're just in the Canary Islands, but like I said before in the video, we're sort of going over a little bit. There you go. Nicola's putting something about crones. I'm not sure what that is, Nicola, but if it's helpful to people, fantastic. There's the kids area, look there. So that's the kids part of the hotel. It's got a great slide for the kids to enjoy. Little burger van there, look, that does all the food. It's all inclusive. Farionis is fantastic, yeah. It is proper cute in there, isn't it? Yeah. You can hear the kids enjoying themselves, look. So that's the family side. If you've got kids, you're happy. Use of toilets in shops and hotels. Ah, yes, thanks, Nicola. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can always use I think you can always use the toilets in the hotel, like I said. So where we're coming up here, look, is the new ferry terminal, which they did build for cruise ships. So they were going to have cruise ships here, but the water's too shallow for the cruise ships, so they absolutely screwed it up. And now cruise ships are not going to come here. And there was a bit of politics between Playa Blanca and Arrecife, so all the cruise ships go into Arrecife. And no disrespect to Arrecife, it's not the prettiest place where they dock. So for me, it doesn't really give a good impression of Lanzarote. And people on cruises, let's face it, they do book holidays based on the places that they visit on a cruise. So they said, well, let's build a cruise terminal down here, whereas when they dock here, they get a beautiful sight of Playa Blanca and Lanzarote, and then maybe it'll attract them better. But it's never happened. So now it's like one of the most modern ferry terminals for a ferry that takes 25 minutes to get over to Fuerteventura, which I'll show you now and show you what that's all about. But it's still nice. But I'll show you this big white building. Hello mate, you're right. I'll show you this big white building that they built. Oh. So it's good to be back. It's good to be back. We only missed one Sunday morning live, didn't we? Oh, right. Little breather. It's getting hot now. It's getting bloody hot. So there it is, look, there's the big white building. I'll take you over there and show you. What's the temperature generally this time of the year? It's been like this. It's been like this all week. Oh, big well done to Mrs. Travelon, who did the weather, by the way, while I was away. You all seem to give her loads of support and tell her how good she's doing. Most of you were saying that, you know, I should be sacked and she should continue doing the weather. Thanks for that. Especially Patrick and Mark and Neil. But I'm only joking. She did a really good job doing the weather. But if you want to know what the weather, there you go, Patrick's on, look. First comment of the day. I didn't even know you were here, Pat. Thanks, J-Ro. So it was, what was I going to say? Yeah, so if you check in on the channel every day, I do the weather every morning to show you what it's like. But it's usually like this. While I was in the UK, it was very windy. But the wind has died down, look. In fact, the wind has gone completely. There you go, look, Mrs. Travelon was fab. She did a good job, didn't she, doing the weather? Oh, Mrs. Travelon's better looking. Thanks, J-Ro. Thank you very much. Is he emigrated here? Yes. I'm an immigrant in Lanzarote. I am indeed. So there you go. I'm going to Lanzarote on Friday. Fantastic. So yeah, if you want to know the weather, it's usually like this most of the year. February, March can be a little bit hit and miss, but it's usually beautiful like this. And every morning I do the weather. Here's another little place here. There's the curry house. We've done a couple of videos up there. Great Indian restaurant up there. We did a video about the Indian tapas. We enjoyed a bit of Indian tapas up there. The curries are beautiful and the staff are fabulous as well. And then down the bottom you've got Utopia, which has recently been refurbished. Look, I'll show you. Not sure what food they do, but I think it's like international, sort of, you can get your steak and your breakfast and stuff like that. But if you do want breakfast, then this one's the best one, look. The Irish Anvil. And Popeyes up there, which I'll show you. But the Irish Anvil, look how popular this place is for breakfast. Good morning, mate. I'll come and say hello, look. He's on the beers already.
Nice to meet you, pal.
Nice to meet you, all right?
I follow you.
Do you? Fantastic. You having a bit of brekkie?
Yeah.
You're on here, look, I'm recording you on YouTube. You having a good time?
Yeah, fantastic time.
Where you stopping?
In a villa. Rich own pool and everything, beautiful.
Fab, what you having, the big one?
No.
Just a normal size. Get on the big one. Brilliant. Well, have a good day, won't you?
Cheers,
see you later.
Take
Thanks,
care.
mate. Bye. Oh, mate, you're all right. So there you go. Look, Irish Anvil. Beautiful breakfast. And then up there as well, Popeyes. You've got another great place for breakfast, dinner, lunch. Hello, mate. How are you? You all right? Got Popeyes up there. Hey? I've put weight on. I've been to England. Yeah, that's it. Have a good day, mate. Enjoy. There's Popeyes up there. Look, great for fish and chips. Probably the best fish and chips, in my opinion, on the island. And they do breakfast in there as well, and all the sports. So if you want to watch sports, you've got Popeyes just up there. Go and see Michelle and all the team. Great place. And underneath is loads of tat shops, like somebody just said. And these are all the tat shops that sell all the tat. Nice little place here for coffee and cake, owned by the same guy that owns the curry house. And you've got another one there on the corner called Esquina. Do not use these ATMs, try and find a bank. So them ATMs cost you an absolute fortune. They're everywhere, so just try and find an ATM that belongs to a bank. Morning, you all right? You having something to eat and drink in the morning? You're on TikTok, look, say hello. I'll come and say hello. Right, now you're going to be embarrassed. Look, say hello, look, you're on to 862 people on TikTok. What are your names? Freya and Mia. Fantastic. You having a good holiday? Fantastic. Well, give everyone a wave, look. enjoy your Travel On, it's called. Travel On World. So you're on TikTok and you'll be on YouTube on this one. So later on I'll put it on YouTube so you can see yourself. All right? See you later. Have a lovely day. See you soon. Bye. There you go. Enjoying a little bit of brekkie there. Look. Taxi guys. Buenos dias. ¿Todo bien? Mucho trabajo? Sí, muy bien. So there's the taxis, look. You can get the taxis here, look. There's loads of taxis in this area, but less in town. But I suppose this is where people from Fuerteventura come over for the day, so they probably make quite a bit of cash, especially in the mornings here, look, to grab the people coming over from Fuerteventura that will just sort of go further afield. So if you want a taxi, it's always good to come down this area, especially in the morning. On the left is a pharmacy. Yeah, indeed, Lance, look. There is a pharmacy there on the left, but the bigger pharmacy is in the main town, and you can get all sorts of stuff in there. That's the biggest one. So there you go. There's the big white building that I said, which was meant to be a cruise terminal. Never been opened. I have done a video on it. I went to the open day where all the government people were there shaking hands and doing all that nonsense, which again, when I went to London, there was loads of people from Lanzarote just literally taking photos for Facebook to say, look at us promoting the island and doing very little, you know what I mean? And there's Mr. Travel On every Sunday morning for 2 hours promoting the island. But I wasn't invited for the photo shoot. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So this place here is massive. Look at it. And they built it, like I said, for the cruises. And then the cruises have never come. So it's just, well, I don't know what it's been used for. Nothing at the moment. They did say that they're going to move the ferry ticket offices in there. But again, they haven't as yet. I'll show you where the ferry tickets offices are. But here you can get over, a White Elephant indeed. Here you can get over to Fuerteventura. So they did sort of extend this where you can get to Fuerteventura. Oh, don't you worry, I'm only joking. I don't want to be in the photos anyway. I wouldn't, even if I was invited, I wouldn't go. I'd rather just keep it to me and you lot. What's up? I don't know. So this is where the ferries come in. These are the big ones, look this side. So this is new. And ferry over there is really great thing to do. If you want to see Fuerteventura for the day, you can see two destinations in one holiday. So this is the car ferry. If you've got a car, check with your travel insurance first to make sure you're allowed to go over to Fuerteventura, because some of them won't. If they haven't got offices in Fuerteventura, for example, and you break down, well, you're screwed, aren't you? I think Cabrera and Medina are all right because they've got offices everywhere. So just double check in case of a problem, or just get a foot passenger over there. So you've got the Fred Olsen comes in here. And again, I've done a full video on their YouTube about how to get over there. And you've got the Armas there, and then you've got this big white building which is doing absolutely nothing. And the ticket offices are just down here, look. So you get your tickets here for the two big ferries, the Fred Olsen and the Armas. And the one that we recommend is the Linhas Romero ferry. That's one of their boats there. The ferry's a lot newer than that, but that dock's just here, and that's foot passengers only. In my opinion, it's probably the best one to do. And also, if you're in Costa de Guise and Puerto del Carmen, you can book it with a bus pickup 3 days a week. So what they'll do is they'll pick you up, bring you down to Playa Blanca, drop you off here, jump on the ferry, go over to Fuerteventura for the day, and then when you come back, the bus is waiting to take you back to Puerto del Carmen and Costa de Guise and Playa Blanca as well. If you're stopping like in the Rubicon, you don't want to walk all the way down here. So that's an option for you. What's the best rent car from the airport on Saturday? Well, David, if you have a look, if you go to lanzaroteinformation.co.uk, you can fill out a form there, and there's Mike and Julie. They usually find the best deals on car hire. It's more of a sort of service that they offer, but you'll have to wait for them to get back to you. If you want instant, then I would probably look at Cabrera, Medina or Plus Car. They're the two sort of biggest ones that will probably give you the best package without any sort of massive deposits and excess cover and stuff. Oh wow, look at that bird down there, look. Got a big stalk. So Cabrera Medina and Plus Car seem to be the best. Let me just plug in the charger, guys, 1 second. You enjoy views of this bird down here, look. Just gonna get my charger out of here and plug it into the camera for the YouTube, so we don't lose anybody. Let's just have a look. There we go, in and in. There you go, look. There you go, lovely bird there, look. There you go, Neil recommends Cabrera Medina. Yep, so you've got, this is the ticket office for Linnaeus Romero as well, but you can book all your tickets for all the ferries and with pick up on our website, excursionslanzarote.com, travelon.world. And what happened to the sound? Have you got no sound? Can you hear me, everybody? Someone said, what happened to the sound? Is he winding me up? Auto resin, great price. Yep, sound okay, okay. Someone winding me up there. That's a good wind up. That's a good wind up, that. There you go, look. So yeah, you can book all your ferry excursions, everything. Days out to Fuerteventura, trips over there, full tours, ferry only, ferry with bus on our website, excursionslanzarote.com, and you can use the code TTK and you'll save yourself some money. You've got La Cofradia here, which is great for sort of fresh fish, real Canarian restaurant there. The owner recently passed away, so commiserations for that, but definitely come down here if you want sort of fresh fish and stuff that's sort of real Canarian. It's beautiful. We've done a video on there as well. Have you got a Burger King? Yes. Oh, let's talk Burger King. There is a Burger King down by Playa Dorada, but it's the worst Burger King in the world. Official. It's awful. It's dirty. The service is really slow. The music is too loud. It's definitely not the best Burger King. I definitely wouldn't be going there. But if you do want a burger and something quick just off the beach, it is good. If you go further to the front of the Papagayo Centre where it's there, you've got a place called Hot Dog Planet. It's going to be more expensive, but I did a video on YouTube and here on TikTok. That's definitely better for burgers and stuff like that, because that Burger King is shockingly bad. There you go. We have got a KFC in Dayland Shopping Centre. You've got a McDonald's in Puerto del Carmen, but down here in Playa Blanca, the only sort of fast food restaurant you've got is Burger King. I reckon I should open a Five Guys and make myself a billionaire because of the prices. So there you go. I saw you last month in PDC, fantastic. Haven't seen many people down here today. There's a video on YouTube, thank you very much. Burger King in Arrecife is good, yeah. You know, hello mate, how are you?
How are you?
I'm all right. I'm a bit hot and bothered, but I'm all right.
What are you doing?
Too much fudge as well.
Yeah,
you
we
see.
must thank you
I know, it's
because
lovely to see
we've
you. It
chosen the
really is
hotel
lovely
from
to
your.
see you.
Have you?
Yeah, and
We
the
were
area.
just talking about
Yeah,
that.
it was brilliant because we're staying at the Elba.
Yeah, did you
And
enjoy
we
it?
chose it from your walk around, really. So
What are your
brilliant job.
names?
It's Russ and Donna.
Russ and Donna. Well, look, say hello to everybody, Russ
Hi
and
there,
Donna.
yeah.
You're on TikTok on this one, and then this is going on YouTube, so you'll be on there a bit later.
So we've watched you quite often.
Oh,
so-
fantastic!
Yeah.
It's lovely to meet you. Well, I've just come back from London.
I know.
saw.
Yes, Donna's seen you eating the fudge.
That's
yeah.
it. Eating the fudge in the Christmas
Yeah.
market.
Well-
Look, that's why I need to walk this off now. I put on too
You're
much
welcome
weight.
to that weather, I'll tell you.
Oh, I know.
Couldn't wait to get back, but I'm glad
Yeah.
you got your suitcase.
Yeah.
You know everything
Oh, I
about
know.
me. You do.
I do.
does.
Chloe now,
Yeah.
she's on it. She's on it. Oh,
But
fantastic.
Yeah, we chose, and I say, lovely weather.
Yeah, it's beautiful
Is it like this sort of
all the time.
It is it? Pretty
Yeah,
much?
usually. I mean, you get your odd days.
What's March like?
February and March is hit and miss.
Yeah.
So it's sort of up and down. But
Yeah.
apart from that, it's usually like this.
Brilliant job. Yeah, we've loved it. Nice to meet you.
Fantastic.
mate.
Lovely to meet
All
you.
the best.
I'll get you on YouTube later, so make sure to
Brilliant.
watch. See you later. Have a lovely
Thanks a lot.
day. See you guys. Bye. Oh, fantastic. There you go. Look, see? They said that they chose the hotel and the destination based on my videos. There you go. And that's what it's all about. So it's one of them things where the world has gone crazy and they think that Instagram models and stuff are those that influence people's decisions. But we know it's fat blokes from Birmingham. Thanks, Lanzalux. This is one of my favourite places down here, look. especially if you want an Instagram style photo, you should get the models down here, look, because you can get some wicked photos down here. I think what I might do this afternoon is get back, put the Speedos on, come down, come down here and lie on this boat here, look. I shall lie on this boat with my Speedos on, and I'll post on Instagram and say, come to Lanzarote. And I think the world will book it, don't you? I reckon that's what they think that's what they think it's all about. I think I'll just post it. I'll put one leg on that boat and the other one on there with my Speedos on. And I'll say, welcome to Lanzarote. Come and join us. You'll be flocking to Jet2's website, won't you? I'll put a little link onto Jet2's website. You'll be flocking there. You'll be loving it. I'll airbrush it as well, put myself a 6-pack on. You know, I'll get it all photoshopped nicely. I'll make myself look beautiful and say, come to Lanzarote, it's fantastic. Look at Mrs. Travel On, look, she's laughing. She'd love to see me in Speedos. She'd love it. So that was my favourite little bit for an Instagram photo there. And here we are, right on the front, look. There's Yum Yums, popular in there for coffee, cake, drinks. Landslux Villas loves this place. He loves it. In fact, there's some beer mats for his villa on there. One of 2 villas that he's got, that he rents out in Playa Blanca. And here's my mate, look. He's here every day. He knows the score, this one here, look. He sees everything that goes on. Here he is. There he is, look. Boom. I reckon when it's my time, I want a little statue just here, watching the world go by. Mr. Travel On. What's the temperature at the minute? It's around 24 degrees. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, look. Lots of people out, look. These guys are all on the beach. All on the beach, all on the wall, look. French for sure, them lot. What's a travel agency do you recommend? Jet2's good, you know. They seem to be getting really good, Jet2. It won't be little, no, it'll be a big one. Jet2 seem to be the best ones, you know. I don't know what price-wise. Like we said earlier, everyone's looking for the best deals. I mean, price-wise, it's sometimes a lot cheaper to go sort of Ryanair, book your accommodation separately. But if you want that peace of mind and a travel agent, I think you can't go wrong with Jet2, to be honest. TUI are okay as well. I think TUI may be a little bit more pricey than Jet2. I don't know. I will sort of have a look and do some comparisons and see. Imagine India, they've changed their board, look. I wonder if it's a new owner, I don't know. But they do an early bird menu there, $12.95. That used to be $9.95 before COVID. But they do great Indian food there. A shoe shop. Bazaar Suzanne, look, a bit of a tat shop there. Get all sorts in Bazaar Suzanne. And then you've got tapas here, look. Bodega Las Tapas. So that's another very popular place. And then this place here looks gorgeous. Mama Rosa's. Mama Rosa's, really modern restaurant, look. I think it's Italian. It's grill and pizzeria, so I would say it's probably an Italian look. But it's super modern. Lots of people saying to go there because it's nice. EasyJet, EasyJet are alright, but I think EasyJet, I've seen have cancelled quite a few flights. Morning, Yuri. Got the Camel there as well that does tapas, grill, snacks, breakfast, that sort of stuff. That's also very popular. And you've got these beautiful little apartments here. The pier, Natalie, yeah. So this is the little pier down here, look. You've got a guy down there fishing. But what the kids do, the youth come down here, look, and they all jump off there into the water and stuff, which is a really nice thing to do. Highly recommend Jet2. There you go, Neil likes a bit of Jet2. They seem to be growing very fast. They seem to be doing well, Jet2, so they must be doing something right because lots of people come with them. And I never hear much sort of negativity about them. I think gone are the days where the tour operators, back in the day when I was a rep in 2003, I mean, some of the hotels were shockingly bad. And we used to get loads of complaints. I worked for First Choice, which was now TUI. But I think now most of the hotels are sort of pretty much done up. You will get your odd one that you do, but I think the tour operators like Jet2 and TUI, they only work with the decent places because they can't be dealing with the hassle. You know what I mean? Obviously, they are going to get complaints and stuff about some things, but I think they've sort of learned it's better just to get the best places. Isla Bonita there, look. Whereas before, back in the day, they'd contract any hotel and just deal with the problems. Playa Blanca there, Puerto Playa Blanca Grill. Morning, mate. How are you? I'm all right. Ready for breakfast? Yeah, open for breakfast. There you go. Fantastic. So there's the Playa Blanca there, look. Yeah, TUI are geared well to the French, for sure. Jet2's more the British market, I think, at the moment. But yeah, back in the day, I mean, they used to contract any hotel and just basically deal with it, you know. That's why they had loads of reps. It was necessary. I mean, now I think there's very few reps on islands because you don't need a rep to come to Lanzarote, do you? I mean, what do you need a holiday rep for? You can book excursions online with us. And the only reason you need a rep is if there's a problem in the hotel and you want to kick off. That's it. And there's not as many kick-offs now than there was back in the day. I think back in the day they used to contract some of the really bad hotels, and they'd just stick you in there and deal with the complaints. And what they used to do is just charge the hotel. So if somebody did kick off and they had to refund the holiday, they'd just charge it to the hotel. But I think them days have gone. I think hotels are all sort of doing themselves up now. They're doing things properly, and you get less complaints, so therefore less reps. Holiday reps are useless in my experience. Yes, indeed. They weren't back in the day, Mark. When me and Mrs. Travelon were a rep, we were good. Mrs. Travelon, I don't want to blow her trumpet here, but she was one of the best reps ever. She was super, super good. Really good with the customers. Really good. She had the best service scores. She was spot on. She used to interact. I was the best salesperson though. I always used to beat her on sales. She always beat me on customer service, but I used to sell. I was a seller. I could sell sand to the Arabs, me. There you go, look. So this is the Playa Blanca beach, which is gorgeous, look. Very popular with the locals and tourists as well, and perfectly located, look. You're right down on Playa Blanca. Oh, I wondered what this was going to be. This has just opened, and guess what? It's a tat shop. How useful. Oh, what a shame. I thought that was going to be something quite cool, but instead it's a tat shop. So if you want a bit of tat, look, $12.99 for some Chanel glasses, look. Bit of Armani glasses, $9.99. And you can get yourself a skiing penguin, which is very, very, you know, Lanzarote, isn't it? I suppose that's Christmassy. But you can get yourself a little Lanzarote sign, look, $4.99, they're pretty cool. And it's right next to this beautiful Chinese restaurant here, which has got rid of the sign for some reason. Don't know why. I wonder if they're changing as well. No, Asia. Look, the Asia restaurant. So that's a nice little Chinese there. Thought I heard some drums then up there. Let me show you town. I'll just take you up to town and then we'll come back down on the front. So just up here, look, is the town of Playa Blanca. So down on the front, you've got loads of bars, restaurants and shops. Great places to eat and drink and stuff. But if you come up this road here, right next to the crepe store that does sort of crepes and ice creams, which are beautiful. Alfie's favourite place. That way up there is Fun Grube, look, and some shopping areas. You can get all your perfumes and stuff up there. So there's a big shopping street there. There are some bars and restaurants up there as well. But downtown, look, in this direction, you can actually save yourself some money. There's a place called Típico Español that does sort of menu of the day, 3-course meal, $9.95. You've got up the top here, you've got, I always forget the name of this. You've got the Old Mill there, look. Just at the top, it's an Irish pub, cocktail beers, live music. They had the Roy Chubby Brown actual Roy Chubby Brown there. I went and seen that show. That was really cool. Where are you from? I'm from Birmingham originally, mate, but I've lived here 20 years, so. Oh, it's good to be back. It is good to be back, look. There we go. So you got Sasha, another perfume shop there. Jack's after some perfume, some aftershave. He'd kill me, wouldn't he? He's after some new Armani. It's called Armani U. He had a little spray of it and he liked it, so they didn't have it at the airport, so he's going to have a look today. This is Mint, so this is a designer label shop. Oh, it smells beautiful in there. So if you don't want any genuine fake Boss shorts, look, from the tat shops, which are actually quite good, you can come in here and get the real McCoy. Get some slides as well, as long as you don't wear socks with them. Oh, I'll let you buy them. Socks and slides, that's another thing on my list in going in room 101. Morning, you're right. Here's the Brisas Marinas restaurant, not open yet, but will be rammed today, especially with the Canarians. Typical Spanish restaurant, Juan El Mujerio. He is one of the famous sort of, well, when I say famous, you're famous in Lanzarote if you've got plenty of dollars and your family's been here for a long time. Look, because this one was opened in 1987, so it was one of the first restaurants. So these are like, you know, proper Lanzaroteans. And the birds not here yet, so they haven't put the parrot out yet, but there's usually a parrot there keeping everyone entertained. And then this is the front. No parrot there yet, it'll be out later. My daughter has gone there this morning, highly recommended Brisa Marina. There you go, Neil liked it there. It's a little bit pricey, Neil, but it's meant to be quite good. It's your very typical sort of Canarian food. What they like is things like paella, your octopus, and they do like good steak, so they use the best meats in these like really good sort of Spanish restaurants. If you just want burger and chips, go anywhere, you know, but if you want something a little bit special, then these are the places. Brisa del Mar as well, this is always busy on a night time, plenty of people. Oh, it's so good to be back home. It's nice to call this place home as well. It is indeed. I did enjoy England though, I must admit. I actually enjoyed the cold weather as a bit of a change, and I like the novelty of being able to get fish and chips and stuff like that, and you know, go into I had a beautiful kebab in a naan bread and stuff. Lots of shops as well, so you can get sort of stuff, whereas here you do miss that side of things, but it's all right for a week. You can live without it. Canarian potatoes, there you go, they're beautiful, Neil. Really easy to make as well. You got Contin here, look. Ice cream place, cafe, bar, always popular. And you've got typical Canarian there. And then next door you've got Jumbo Asian. So this is a Chinese restaurant. Another one, which has recently just put their sign up. And you know what? I've lived here so long, I didn't even know it was a Chinese restaurant until they put that dragon up there. But it's always been a Chinese restaurant. And you can get cocktails there, $5.95. There's Fun Gruby, look. For your perfumes and your aftershaves. Jack wants to know if they've got the Armani one in there. Should we go and have a little look? Let's go and have a little nose in here. One of the let's see if we can find it. Armani U, it's called. That'll save him a journey then, won't it, if he comes down. Looking for Armani, I'm looking for Armani. Paco Rabanne, Issey Miyake. But oh, it smells so good in here. DKNY, Jimmy Choo. Do you know what? I can't see it. You've got Ambitious there. You've got a few others. I bet they ain't got it. I'm just looking for the sign, but here you can get all your perfumes, and I reckon they're cheaper than the airport, to be honest. They are indeed, because $78.95 for the 1 million one, which is a very popular one. And there's the Armani. Let's have a look over here, see if they've got it. Yeah, no, don't look like it. Don't look like it. So Jack will be disappointed. There you go. Right, let's get out of here. It's nice to come in here for a little cool down, because the aircon's on. But it's a great place there. You can get your cigarettes as well, your perfumes, Skechers, yeah, you can get all your Skechers from here. And they usually have deals on and offers, so it's well worth it. They're all over the Canary Islands, Fun Grube. A massive, massive operation. Huge operation. But Jack's getting older, he wants to try all the best aftershaves and that. You intensely, yes I know Mrs. Travelon. He wants to get all the best aftershaves. And I tell you what we did in London, we went into an aftershave place. What was it called? Creed. There was a shop just called Creed. And there was a doorman on the door, bloody security guard on the door. And I was chatting to him and I said, what's in there then? He said, oh, it's like really expensive like aftershave. He said, go in and have a look. I said, I ain't gonna buy bloody expensive aftershave. But I went in and the guy came over and he was telling us all about it and he gave us a smell. And it was 250 quid for a bottle of aftershave. Yeah, no, I mean, it did smell nice, to be honest. He sprayed it on about 4 or 5 different cards, which I just put in my pocket just so I could smell good for a couple of days. But it was called Creed. It was very posh. Yeah, the spoon's up here. The spoon's around here somewhere. Oh, I think it's here. So if you come to this lamppost here, by here, and I think, if I'm right, do you know what? I've done so many videos on this one and I can never bloody find it again every time I come down, but it's definitely in this area here. It's sort of in line with this lamppost. And little thing for you, if you're watching January, Jane McDonald does her travel show, and me and Jane McDonald are down at the Spoon, and it's going to be on Channel 5. There you go, little sneak information there. Channel 5, me and Jane McDonald presenting the Spoon in Lanzarote. Stay tuned for that, it's coming in January. Is this Playa Blanca? Yeah, we couldn't see it when we visited you, Dave. There is a Spoon here, Pat. There is, Pat, it's down here somewhere. Jack knows where it is. TV famous now, yep, there you go, Nicola. Me and Jane. Do you know what, she was in such a rush I didn't really get to speak to her. They came, did the bit about the Spoon and they buggered off. But it was an experience. Took Jack down there, he's going to be on there as well. So he's definitely going to be on there because I've had to sign a little sort of parents form to say that he's all right to be shown on the telly. What's the temperature there? Looks lovely. It's about 24 degrees. Did she join the mug club? Nah, she never really spoke to me, to be honest. We did our little bit and she was off. It was so like planned and coordinated. She had like a team of people. It was like, right, we need you to tell us about the Spoon. Told them about the Spoon, told Jane McDonald about the Spoon, and then they were off. No messing about, no sort of nice to meet you or anything like that, which is fine. I know the score. The Spoon has got its own Google Map location. It has indeed, Neil. It's got its own Google Map. So here's another beach for you guys. Playa Dorada this time, and it's a beautiful beach. This is one of the most popular beaches. Look, you can see, super busy today. Look at that. How hot is it? About 24. Manners don't cost anything. Well, she was ushered off. I don't blame her. She was ushered off by her staff, you know what I mean? It was like, come on Jane, we've got to do this, we've got to do that, we've got to do this. Boom, boom, boom. She was off. Don't matter. There's the Harp, look. There's the Harp. That's very popular down there. You got Bikers Beach Bar there. That's where I met Pat. Pat came to Playa Blanca for the day with his lovely wife. And they sat in there, and me and Jack came down and said hello to Pat. I think he went to all the tat shops in Playa Blanca and said, do you know who I am? This shop's named after me, it's the Pat shop. So here we go, Playa Dorada here, look. Beautiful. Very popular. Now you can do the water sports down here, the jet skis, but in my opinion, the best jet skis to do are the ones in Marina Rubicon. So you can book them on our website. They only do 45 minutes though, but it's quite a nice way because they'll take you to Papagayo. Do the jet skis here, you can pop out for 15 minutes I think it's about 50 euros, do a little spin and then you're back. So there's not much time to enjoy it. Spend a little bit more money, do 45 minutes, go to Papagayo, it's a lot nicer. Pat's wife's name is pronounced Kiva. There you go. Don't ask me to spell it. I can never pronounce it. Pat told me to pronounce it Kiva. Is that right, Pat? Because it's probably wrong. He always tells me I'm wrong. So there you go. Yeah, there you go, Neil. You met me and Mrs. Travelon as well, didn't you? Is she Irish? Kifa. There you go. Kifa. There you go. Pronounce properly, Pat, just for you. Although he does call Mrs. Travelon Mrs. Diversion, so you know he can't pronounce my wife's name properly either, can he? That's the one. That's how it's spelt. 15 minutes. Is it 2 minutes silence in 15 minutes? I thought that was yesterday. Is there another one in 15 minutes? Well, we shall hop off in 15 minutes then. Let's go this way. So what time is it, guys? What time is it now? Is there a 2 minute silence? Is there a 2 minute silence at 11 o'clock today as well? Today's a full service. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Well, if we're still going at 11, what we'll do is we'll plonk the camera down for 2 minutes if we're still going. And obviously I won't do any talking, but you can, you will. I mean, I don't think there'll be many people doing a 2 minute silence here, to be honest, but we'll do it. So let's head down here. So you've got the Princess Yaiza there, look. You've got the Princess Yaiza, which is the 5-star. I've done a full video on there. Me and Mrs. Travelon stayed there. Beautiful place that. Gorgeous hotel. Really nice look. Lovely courtyard through here. And then just up them stairs, you've got the pool. Got a little Italian restaurant there. Here you go, look. And Playa Dorada, looking beautiful. We may as well head up here and I'll show you the new hotel, the Barcelo, and we'll give you a little update on that, because it was a couple of weeks ago I showed you the progress of it, so we may as well go and have a look at that. Are we still on Kiefer's name, Pat? Am I buffering? I shouldn't be now. Am I back? Stuck on loop? Let me know if we're back, guys. Oh, back. Might have just been a little bit out there. I wonder why that was. Maybe because I went into the Princess Yaiza a bit there. It was a bit covered. Cool, we're back. Am I picking you up? Yes, you are, Mrs. Travelon, but I don't know when. I'm still walking at the moment, but yes, you will be picking me up, because I am not walking back to Faro Park. There you go. There is the Dreams Hotel. That's the adults only sort of premium upgrade. Hello, mate. How are you? You all right?
Fine, thank
You having a little walk on a Sunday?
Stand at the Dreams, so,
Are you staying here?
Yeah.
Have you upgraded to use this bit?
Yeah.
Is it nice?
It is really good. Yeah, we've been here before and we think it's
Have you? I've done a couple of videos in there and a little. What's your names?
Stuart and Sharon.
Stuart and Sharon. We'll say hello to everybody. Have a lovely day and enjoy the Dreams. How much longer you got here?
Tomorrow, back home.
But you've had a good time.
Yeah,
it's
really
been
good
great.
time. They
Brilliant.
definitely up their game.
Yes. Well, I was in London this week, so I haven't been around. So
Drying off.
yeah, I'm back. I'm glad to be back.
Web tweet.
Yes. See you later. Have a lovely day. Bye. Bye. So there you go. Look, the Dreams. So they're staying in there, and they've upgraded, so you can use this side. So this side, I think, is adults only, but it's got a swim-up bar, and it's part of the upgrade package. But Dreams is meant to be beautiful. I've done a couple of videos in there. We've seen a couple of rooms. We did a sort of superior room, normal room, and talked about that. So that's all on our YouTube channel. Head over there. It's travelon.world, and you'll be able to see that, the Dreams. Here, look, if you want, if you're feeling energetic, you can do a little bit of gym work on the little gym there, look. And you've got beautiful views here, look, of Marina Rubicon, and you can see the Volcan Hotel just in the distance there. And then the next hotel we're going to come to after the Dreams is going to be the new Barcelo Playa Blanca. Now this is going to be, I think, the biggest hotel in the Canary Islands. It looks massive. I always do an update and I always say I'm going to get in there, but guess what? A really good friend of mine, Nadia, who I used to work with at the boat company, she's just got the job. I'm not sure what the job is. It could be commercial manager or something. So I'm going to meet her next week, but she's been offered a job there. I think it's quite a senior job, and she's definitely going to be able to get me in. So we're laughing. And I do an update every single month on this hotel, and I'm going to start doing it every couple of weeks because it's meant to be open next month. Some people have booked for December, and we're going to see. So yeah, on the right here is adults only. So this is the main part of the hotel where anybody can use, and then you've got the adults only one with the swim up bar, and then just through here there's a little gate that takes you into another adults only pool there. Yeah, June's lovely, Luke. You'll be fine. You'll be rocking and rolling. Is it warm middle of November? Yeah, well, we're sort of in the middle of November, aren't we? And it's beautiful. Bit windy over last week, I think, but it's always warm up until about February. February you can get a bit of rain. Weather changes in sort of February, March, maybe April, but nothing major, you know. You might come for a week and get 3 days of weather. Now don't book it and say, Mr. Travelon told me I'd get no rain. You might come for a week and it rains 7 days. I don't know. But usually it's nice. And if it rains, it clears up quite quickly. Lanzarote or Tenerife for first timer. If you want to chill and relax, Lanzarote. If you want to sort of party, chill and relax, but want a bit more entertainment, Tenerife. Depends what you want. So there it is, the biggest hotel in the Canary Islands. Look at the size of it. I've sent the drone over there a couple of times, but it is gonna be huge. Look at the bloody size of it. Look, this is massive. They say it's going to open in December. So what they're doing, look, so this was the walkway, and you can see beyond them fence, beyond that railings is the new walkway. So this is all going to be opened up. At the front here is going to be bars and restaurants. I know there's going to be an Italian restaurant. Look, they've put the little covers over. It's looking incredible. It's looking like a lot has happened. Look, they've got the grass areas down, the pool is there, massive pool, massive skyline, loads of bars and restaurants down here. Oh, it's going to be huge. Like I said, I think it's going to be the biggest hotel in the Canaries. You can see, look, they're starting on some of the bars and restaurants here. They've got lights up now in this sort of covered area. And when I do the videos, I always put the artist impressions up so you can see what it's going to actually look like when it's finished. But it's going to really open up this whole space here, which at the moment is just one path. It's now going to be all of this here. It's going to be huge. Let's just have a check on the time. So look at it, massive. So down here, I know for a fact there's going to be a big Italian restaurant here. I know that one of the guys that I know has took on about 3 or 4 different, what they call locales, and is going to make a beautiful Italian. And then at the top, look, I don't know if you can see that, there's like a big Chinese style temple. That's like going to be the reception area. If I've got energy later, I might come down and send the drone up. I always do a Sunday when they're not working, because they have a day off building it, so I like to send the drone over then, and you can get a major view of it. Still lots to do, yeah. And will it be open in December? It's meant to be open. You can book it, I think, from the 1st of December on their website. I mean, I can't see that. That's 15 days away. I mean, the hotel might be ready for certain. These bars and restaurants won't be opening yet anyway. Now, there was word, we said about Playa Dorado being the most popular beach and gets quite busy, and Playa Flamingo. There was word of turning this into a beach. I think they should do, because if they've got this hotel full, the beaches are going to get very busy. And where are they going to find the staff as well? That's another thing. Like, we've discussed staff already today, haven't we? But it's going to be amazing. So if you want updates on this hotel and you want to see it in all its glory with the drone and everything, go over to the YouTube channel, travelon.world. And in fact, if you haven't already, go over to travelon.world YouTube channel. Make sure to like, follow and subscribe it. I think we're on 11,400 followers on there, which is great, but I do post longer videos on there. I think we've got about 89,000 or 88,000 here on TikTok. So it'd be great to sort of get that on YouTube as well. But YouTube has a lot bigger, sort of longer videos. Takes a lot more time as well to do. TikTok's so easy. TikTok's definitely the future. So there you go. You've got a beautiful place here, look. You get gorgeous views of all of Playa Blanca over there. And there's the big hotel. You can get a better view around here as well. This thing here, they've restored. So this was like one of the windmills, but they're completely restoring it, which is nice. So they've kept the sort of feel there. And there'll be, look, there's a little boardwalk that you can walk in, and that will lead you into the main park area. So this area here, this is sort of council run, and they've built a beautiful park area. It used to be a hotel. It used to be the I forget the name, Pueblo Marinero Hotel. So they leveled all that, and now it's a big park area. I do say in the videos it could be something a little bit more exciting. Is there a water park in Lanzarote? Yeah, there's two. The lad there down at the Heart Bar is always trying to start a fight. Really? Never heard of that. Right, so guys, it's coming up to 11 o'clock, so I might just plonk you down here because I don't want to be talking if we're doing this 2-minute silence thing, because I think that might be a little bit disrespectful and offend some people. So let's get you a nice view. We'll plonk you down here. Oh. So I think it's coming up to 11 o'clock, guys. I'm just going by my phone, so if it's wrong, I do apologise. But we'll have a little look. Oh, there you go. Mrs. Travelon's just informed me that it's 10:58, so my phone says it's earlier. There you go. We've got 2 minutes. Right, I need you to tell me then when it's 11 o'clock, and then we'll do the 2-minute silence, because my phone here says, look, my phone here says 1 minute past 11. So you need to tell me exactly when it's 11 o'clock. I just plunked you down there for nothing, didn't I? There you go. Right, you tell me when it's 11 then, please, because I'm wrong. We're up at Casa Carlos here, look. This is a beautiful restaurant. Beautiful restaurant. We will plonk you back on that wall, I think, because it was cool. It was cool watching there. No, the time's the same in the UK. It's just my clock's wrong. Right, it's 11. 10:59, Stephanie says. Just tell me when it's 11. That'll be cool. If you all just put 11, there you go. Oh. Thank you guys, there you go. See, show our respects there. So, with some beautiful views as well, eh? There you go. So, let's head up. So what we're gonna do, thanks Neil, what we're gonna do is we're gonna head up there, no problem at all. To be honest, I didn't know until somebody told me. I thought it was all yesterday, so good job somebody said, fantastic. There you go, look. So what we're going to do, we're going to head just around this area here, Marina Rubicon. Then I'm going to take you just up to the side of this big hotel here and show you that. And then out the front, and then Mrs. Travelon's going to come and pick me up and drive me back to Farrow Park where we started. And I did say this morning to myself, well, I did miss last week doing the live, so I'm only going to go out and do a little walk. And it's turned in, thanks Mark, it's turned into a massive bloody walk, hasn't it? I've literally walked the whole of Playa Blanca Strip again. So there you go. We haven't met that many people today, but we have met some lovely people. So we have met quite a few. So let's have a little look around Marina Rubicon. We'll go in that way, around there. We'll do a little scout around. I missed, if you can show us Farrow Park. So Farrow Park, mate, I started up there. I'm going to do a full video on Farrow Park and show it you because most places were closed. So I'm going to do a full video up there, but it's on YouTube. So this video here, the whole 2 hours walk that we've done will be on YouTube. So that'll be up later on this afternoon. I'll upload it so you can catch up on everything. So head over to YouTube channel, Travel On World, subscribe to that. and you'll get to see all the videos and more up there. So I'm only going to take you just into this bit of Rubicon, and then I'm going to take you up to the main entrance of the big new hotel, up to the Dorada outside the Princess Yaiza Hotel, and then Mrs. Travelon's going to pick me up from there. And then I'm getting home because I've got loads to do. I've got to catch up on everything that I've missed out on for the week. Mrs. Travelon's going out with her brother today because he's here on holiday, and I am going to be working most of the day. You've got the big Rubicon shopping centre here, look. Big shopping centre, some good shops in there. Never very busy, great if it's hot because it's fully air conditioned. So it's a really nice place. You've got Fun Grube there as well, where we visited earlier, so there's another Fun Grube there. And then through here, look, if I can get through here, is a walkway? Yep. No, this is a dead end, but there is the Oasis Grill. I'm going to have to come back on myself to get in through this way, I think, unless there's a little turning in here. Yes, there probably is. I think there's one here. So I'll show you Oasis Grill. And we've been to a few of the places in Marina Rubicon to show you. We've eaten in Oasis Grill, we've eaten in Arabella's, we've done a video there, and there's some other really nice bars and restaurants here, just around this corner. Over there you've got the Cordial Marina Hotel. I've done a video in there as well, showing you that. And again, you'll find these all on the YouTube. They're on TikTok as well, but on YouTube you can search the name. So you can search Cordial Marina, and you'll be able to see that hotel there. He just beat me, he could have just gone round me. Knobhead. Right, that's Oasis Marina Bay. That's like your cocktail lounge there, look. It's got some fabulous views down here. Night time, it's all lit up with all the LEDs. It looks fantastic. And look at that view. Look at that view there. So through here, look, Oasis Marina Bay. Like I said, it's open day and night. Great for sort of drinks. Look at this. But on the night, it's all open out and it's all lit up, and it's just like a real cool cocktail place. So that's really, really good. Is that England? I don't think so. Hi Dad, bloody hell, who's saying hi Dad to me? That ain't one of mine. It could be though, you never know. I have had a varied past. So you've got Oasis Grill here. And this is beautiful. We've done a full video on this, and we had a mixed grill. And you can come down here for like brunch, and you can buy the brunch. I think it's 25 per person, I may be wrong, but you get to use all the facilities and the pool and the sunbeds. The food here was amazing. We had a mixed grill. And again, I've got a full video on YouTube on here. It's gorgeous, look at it. Look at it. Where is this, bro? This is Marina Rubicon in Playa Blanca. Going to Cordial Marina in June, well, you're literally stone's throw from here. You walk out your door and you'll be able to come in here. It's gorgeous, look, beautiful. So what I'll do is I'll walk through there, and I'll take you back round. Who's your dad? Pat, don't. One day that could happen, you know. You never know. With my past. Right, come on. Let's get in. Mrs. Travelon will be having a heart attack. H sent him a fire for me next year. Beautiful place, adults only. So let's go through here and then we'll go down. Buenos días, amigo, todo bien? We'll go down this little bridge area here because it's beautiful. So this is for your cocktails here, look. Buenos días. They have entertainment there usually on a little stage. And it's right by the little lake area here, look. It's gorgeous. Marina Rubicon's beautiful. Elba's a lovely hotel as well. Done a full video on that again on the YouTube channel. So guys, please go over to the YouTube channel and follow that. That's where all the long videos are. That's what it's all about. If she's not used to it by now, Dave, she never will be. I know, mate. She knows. Right, so this is gorgeous. Let's walk over the bridge and then I'm going to walk up. Loads of fish down there. What you can do here, which is completely free, is get yourself to the little supermarket, get yourself a cheap loaf of bread, come down here with the kids, come over on this bridge, and you can throw the food over and the fish will literally go mental for it. You'll get loads of fish that will come and eat, and they splash around and jump out the water. It's really cool. So it's definitely worth doing that. So we're going to head this way. I'll show you Brugo. That's a cheap tapas bar for Marina Rubicon, to be honest. Marina Rubicon restaurants can be a little bit more pricey, but I mean, let's face it, you pay for this, don't you? And I presume the rents are a lot more expensive, so therefore what they charge is a little bit more expensive. But Brugo is really popular with the Spanish locals, and price-wise is really, really good. So it's very popular down here. You've got your designer shops here as well, so if you want to have a little look in there, you can get some designer label clothes and stuff. But it's definitely worthwhile coming down to Marina Rubicon, and my top tips for here is obviously the Oasis down there, and then if you keep walking all the way over there past the Red House to the other side, you've got Arabella's and their Mumbai Masala right at the end there, and they are two fantastic restaurants, so you'll enjoy them. And again, videos on those are on my YouTube channel. We've eaten in them. Good morning, how are you?
How are you, sir?
I'm all right, I'm knackered, I'm just about to finish. Are you hired, have you hired boats, have you?
Boats?
Boats, bikes, see, I'm
No,
that.
Go on, sorry, Dave.
Do you live here?
Yeah, we've got a place here.
Ah, so these are your bikes,
These
you've
are
not
our
hired
bikes,
them?
yeah, which are fantastic,
Fantastic.
yeah,
So where do you
yeah.
two live?
That's Colorado.
That's
Yeah.
Colorado. That's,
Near San Marcos.
yeah, fantastic.
yeah.
What are your names?
Tim and Catherine.
Tim and Catherine.
Yeah.
Well, there you
And
go.
Dave, I've got an idea.
Oh, go on, give me your
You
idea.
need to come and look at a fantastic property.
Drop me a message.
Yeah, better than that, I will give you a card.
There you go.
sir.
How long are you for?
We go back on Monday, but we're back the following Monday.
Right, well listen, I'll drop you a message and we'll do a little tour of it.
Super.
All right, and we'll
Fantastic.
come and do that because people like to see that.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Look, you're on YouTube here, look,
Fantastic.
and then you're live on TikTok to 500 people.
That's all I need in life.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
I'll get in touch with you, and we'll come probably next time because I've been in London for a week, so I'm
yeah.
worn out this week. But
Enjoy your walk.
you two enjoy your ride.
And don't forget the cups, will you?
Oh, I'll definitely bring you a mug. Don't you worry about that. See you later. Have a lovely day.
Thanks.
See you, mate. Have a good one. See, have you hired boats? I said, bloody hell, I'm going mad. I'm going mad. I am tired, Mark. I'm absolutely exhausted. There's Nator, look. That's like coffee cake, stuff like that. That's owned by the same people that own Oasis as well. They've got quite a lot around here. All they want is mugs. I know, look, there you go, Mrs. Travelon. Everyone wants a Mr. Travelon mug. And don't forget, you can order them online. On our YouTube channel, there is a little link. There's a company in England. They're not cheap, guys, but I'm not making any money off them. I'm just basically I've set them at the price that it costs me and make sure I'm not losing money. But you can order them on there. It's a big company in England. If they take off, I might get a sort of private company in England that can make them, and then it'll be a little bit cheaper and I might make some money on it. But I know you guys want it, so it's like a big printing house that you just join. So this is the side of the Marina Rubicon shopping centre. Oh my God, now I'm worn out, you see. I'm mistaking bikes for boats. And I am tired now, to be honest. Mind you, I was asleep by 9 last night, and I did have an afternoon sleep as well, but I was up about 1:30 yesterday morning, and then taxi came at 3:30. Omar, todo bien, amigo? To live on TikTok. This is Omar, the #1 builder in Lanzarote. Todo bien, amigo? Adios. Omar's a legend. Omar's one of the, I think he's from Colombia, and he does a lot of building work. He works for a building company, but he did our bathroom and everything. Really, really nice guy. Proper nice guy. Good old Omar. Spice Fusion, best curries I've ever had. There you go, Spice Fusion, you see. We've been there as well and done a video. So this is the entrance into the main shopping centre of Rubicon. Like I said, fully air conditioned in there, so really nice to chill out and sort of cool off, but not much in the way of decent shops. There is a few, and it's always empty. Let's get over here, look. Show you this big hotel from the side. So this is the side view of this. Like I said, I always do an update on the YouTube of this whole big place. But you can see that they've built the park area here, look. Gorgeous park area, look. And that is all brand spanking new. So that'll be a place to come and walk around. And you can have a good old nose there. Basketball court there. I think they could have utilised that space a little bit better, but it is Lanzarote. They like to keep everything sort of nice and relaxed, don't they? But I think they could have put something a little bit more entertaining there. I don't know what. Maybe an outside cinema. You know, maybe something cool, you know, something cool to do. Maybe like an amazing, like the place in Puerto del Carmen at the Biosphera shopping centre at the top floor that's got like the Jurassic World mini golf and stuff. They could have here, because there's plenty of lovely places to walk around Playa Blanca, but there isn't much to do really, unless you like walking. But of course you can get yourself out on all the excursions. So you see those buildings there, or the buildings, the hotels, so those will all be sea view rooms, and on the bottom where you see the brown areas, they're going to be swim up pools. So they go all the way around, and at the front area there, as it goes down, as it sort of levels down at the end, then we're going to be premium rooms with huge balconies. I think they're going to be called Royal Level, and they're going to have hot tubs on there. So it's beautiful. There's the Cordial Marina, look, and the Volcan just over there, so you can get your bearings. And then you've got the residential Puerto Rubicon there, Villas Puerto Rubicon. They're quite popular for sort of villa stays if you want to stop there. But gorgeous mountain views, and how that place is going to be open in December, I don't know. But I'll show you the front and you can tell me what you think, if you think it will be or not. Mrs. Travel On, you may as well get your shoes on and come and find me. I'm going to be down by the front of this hotel because I'm knackered. I'm knackered. Right, let's get over to the front and I'll show you this place, because wait till you see the front of it. You'll be surprised. It's gorgeous. Biggest hotel in the Canary Islands, this. It's going to be massive. And I am going to get in there. Morning. Hello, how are you?
Yeah,
Can
good.
you come and say hello?
Hello.
Come and say hello, look.
Video.
Do you? Where are you going?
Well, we're going for a walk at the. We've got 21 Scott volcanoes.
Ah, fantastic. Where are you stopping?
A little villa just back there.
Brilliant. A little villa holiday.
Yeah.
What are your names?
Jason and Michelle.
Jason and Michelle. Well, look, say hello to everybody. Have a lovely day today. Enjoy yourself. See you soon. There you go, Jason and Michelle off for a walk. They're stopping in a villa around here. So there's a few little villas around here. Lanslooks Villas. He's up that way. I'll be doing his new villa soon. When he comes over, he's bought a new villa and he rents them out. Lovely place. And there's a full video on our YouTube of the villa that he's got at the moment, and then the new one. He's got some finishing touches to do, and then we'll be doing a full video there. If you're wondering where the scooters are, look, they're all down in Playa Blanca. You can hire the scooters here. Puerto del Carmen, they got rid of them to Pat's distress, because he loves a bit of scootering. But in Puerto del Carmen they got rid, but they've kept them in Playa Blanca because there's not many taxis. Well, there's not as many taxis as there are in Puerto del Carmen. And that's another thing with this big hotel, is how they're going to staff it. There you go, look. Villa Adriana and Villa Jasmine. Oh, that'll be changing names soon. So Lanslooks Villas, that's just behind me, up in that direction. So how they're going to staff this place, and what about taxis and stuff like that? How are they going to get around? Be interesting to see. But you can see here, look, the main entrance of it. Can you show me Los Hamios Playa? There's a full video on my YouTube of Los Hamios Playa, so you can have a look, and somebody showed me around a room there as well. The area seems very empty. Well, this area is very empty, but this is the front. At the back is the whole of the Playa Blanca walkway, and right next to Marina Rubicon. So it's not really empty around here. Best hotel for families. There's loads in Playa Blanca. Elba's good for families. Flamingo, the Rio, all big family hotels. This one, I don't think will be much for families, but there is slides and that in the pool, so there will be a family area here. And again, I can't comment until I've seen it. Will they have kids entertainment? I know they've got royal level and adults only areas, so it could be a bit of a mix for everybody. But in Playa Blanca is probably the best hotels for families. They're the sort of big hotels that do all like your entertainment and your kids club and your mini disco and all that. Whereas in Puerto del Carmen you get more sort of smaller apartment blocks. But there is like the Sol Lanzarote in Puerto del Carmen, which is a big family place. So I just want to show you the front entrance to this because it's quite impressive. Just get past these guys. So here, look, will be the car park area. There's a lot of car parking spaces, and you should see the amount of disability spaces there is as well. If you have a look on the YouTube when I send the drone over, I reckon this place could be kitted out quite well for those with disabilities because there's so many disabled parking spaces. So I reckon it could be ramped and very sort of disabled friendly. There you go, look at the front of this. So this is going to be a big walkway, like a skywalk, and it's going to overlook the whole of the hotel, overlook the beautiful pool area. This will be the exit. And then this little bit further up here will be the entrance. Look, I'll show you. My feet are absolutely killing me today. I thought this was going to be a quick walk, eh? It's probably been a longer walk than normal. There's a couple of villas over here, which I would say are devastated by the fact that this hotel's been built here, because that would have had amazing views over to the sea. 11:20, so we've done two and a half hours. I was only planning on doing an hour and a half today, Mark. So there's going to be 2 volcanoes there, and then that's going to be the entrance. Look at that. You can see inside. Oh wow, they've put like you probably can't see it on here, but they've put like lighting inside and palm trees. It's going to be so impressive. And that's going to be the entrance here. Look, walk up them steps and you'll be in them doors overlooking the skyline. Thanks, Mark. Overlooking the skyline there, look. It's going to be super impressive. Super impressive. So there you go. I wanted to show you the front. So I am going to cross over the road and wait for Mrs. Travelon to come and pick me up. So she can pull up just here by the crossing. And it'll be an easy pickup then, won't it? She can just pull straight in. Oh, in fact, I don't know why I've crossed the road actually, because she's going to be coming down that way, isn't she? So I'm going to cross the road again just to annoy the traffic, because she'll come down here and she can pull in and pick me up. I'm going mad. I'm going bloody mad. This is why I left my bloody case at the airport, because I was so tired after travelling. There you go. So Mrs. Travelon can pick me right up outside the entrance to this hotel. That's where I am. So there you go. Let me say hello to you. Let's flip this camera. Flip the camera, look. Oh, there we are. So we're going to end here. We have walked all the way from bloody Faro Park today, haven't we? Big, massive thanks to all the moderators on today. Neil, Mark, Nicola, Pat, Entzman, Jay. There's all of you. Scott's been on. If I've not mentioned yet, Entzman's been on. Everybody's been on. So big thanks to them for answering any questions that I don't see, because sometimes when I'm walking it's really hard to see, and you know me, I like to talk. So it's been a great little live, hasn't it? Thanks FIFA Mobile, thanks everybody for joining us. Rufy's been on, Neil's been on, Mark's been on, Nicola's been on, Entzman's been on, all the mods have been on, Pat's even been on, and I'll see you soon. I'm gonna have a little chill out today, because like I said, yesterday destroyed me travelling. Bye Dad. I love it, Rufy. I love it. Yeah, whoever thinks I'm the father, please get in touch. I'd like to do a DNA test. But yeah, I'm gonna have a little chill today. Well, I'm gonna catch up on work. Got loads of videos coming your way. I've got probably the next one on YouTube will be airport videos. So I'll show you the airport from Lanzarote to Birmingham and just show you inside the airport, because last time I went to the airport I was in such a rush I didn't show you inside. So I'm going to show you the Burger King and all the things you can do in departures area. Then there'll be another one from Birmingham to Lanzarote, another little video about that so you can see what it's like. The airport videos always do well, people like to have a little nose on them. And then there might be a couple more London videos coming. I don't think there will be. I can't remember what I filmed. I think I've posted most of the London videos. And the next bit will be sort of getting over to Tenerife, Gran Canaria, Fuerteventura, and showing you around all that area. So make sure to head over to the YouTube channel, Travel On World. Please make sure to subscribe on that. I don't ask for anything on TikTok. I'm not one of these people that comes out on a Sunday and tells you to, you know, send me gifts and send me roses and send me bloody whatever they're called around the world and stuff like that. I'm not here to make money off telling you about the destinations. We have an excursion website, so if you come into Lanzarote, Tenerife, Gran Canaria, Fuerteventura, and you can book an excursion with us, that is all I ask. And please go over and sod off, Pat, and please go over to the Travel On World YouTube channel and subscribe to that, because on there I do make a little bit of cash, a couple of pennies when you watch the videos on YouTube, because obviously they show the adverts, don't they? So do get over and do that. So I'm going to wait here for Mrs. Travel On, and I'm going to head back, get myself showered, do some work. You have a great Sunday. Remember, don't let the buggers get you down. I'll be back for the weather to your disappointment tomorrow. Mrs. Travel On is going into retirement until the next time I travel. But have a great day, all right? Whatever you're doing, keep smiling and don't let them buggers get you down. See you later.